Hello everybody, my name is Rosso, and welcome back to Fortress Friday for another week. What?
I'm trying to find your love so I can turn this down so it's not bothering your stream. I don't know what I did with it.
She might join, my wife might join us, she might not, depending on how locked into her sketch mode she is on her art at the moment. So in the meantime, it's just me. I know I was going to do Security Breach last week. I didn't get to it because I had a family event that I had to be at, and it went later than I initially assumed. So,
If you want someone to be on your stream, you can probably call Colby.
I don't think he's back in town yet. But
Is he still here? That was a week ago, honey. Are you sure?
I guess it was a week ago now, because I know he was staying a few extra days, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was a week ago, honey. He probably.
Okay. Huh?
I was going, hey, when you get the blanket in just the right
Oh,
spot.
yeah.
And your whole body goes,
So we're going to do the summer minus the V-Sexton Hale maps. Because I don't like versus Sexton Hale. I think that game mode's stupid. We're going to do all the others, but we're going to take 2 Fort out of the CTF flag because I'm sick of playing fucking 2 Fort.
You're the one that keeps putting capture the flag in there.
Yeah, because I like CTF. I'm just sick of 2 Fort. I forgot to hit the actually, Q. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go on a cut. We're gonna go on an MVM tour, an actual MVM tour, not a boot camp, because I have man up tickets. Go and switch the medic to my man versus machine loadout. We're gonna put all my main cosmetics on it though. MVM loadout, standard loadout, standard, MVM. Critch Creek is best for MVM. Look at us ball holes. Never mind, man up's taking too long to queue. I have a shit ton of many goods. I have 4 that are just stock skins. And I've name tagged them all. Anyways, casual, boop. I have an unusual. Take you off demo night. Join.
Man, Dave has just been your one setting today, hasn't he?
What?
Dave has just been your one setting today, hasn't he?
Yes. Shark Bay, one of the new King of the Hill maps, where if you get too close to the water, you instantly die because you get eaten by sharks. How smooth are sharks? Marine biologist says very smooth.
Actually, no.
Yeah, it's like blatantly wrong, but I think that's the point, considering this newspaper comes out of 2 Fort.
Oh.
Dozens of sharks flood New York Harbor. Locals say they hungry looking.
Yeah, no, that newspaper being from 2 Fort explains why it's so incorrect. Because actually, sharks are so rough that if you don't have gloves when you touch one, you can get something that's actually been coined
Shark
as
burn?
shark bird.
Yeah. Shark Bay. No, 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 Shark Bay. No, 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 Shark Bay. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Oh no. We gonna play a soldier. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. You're not getting me copyrighted today, motherfucker. Why can't I fucking... This dude's gonna get me fucking...
Why aren't you just muting him?
I can't... His name's not showing up. There it is. My God, and every time I mute him, somebody else fucking shows up playing music. It's the same song. It's like they're all working together.
That's not cool. That's like genuinely not cool.
There it goes again. Fuck this server. What did I get? New items. I already have that. That's why I fucking don't want to play the summer maps. Every time I hop on one of those, I get fucked like that. Because now I'm going to have to... Now I might have to go trim the beginning of this fucking stream after it's done on the YouTube side. That was a Michael Jackson song they was playing.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way you're getting away with that.
Fucking assholes. Kong King. A community map. Yeah, most of the maps in the game are community at this point. The community is TF2's life support when it has its slow times. Remember the time. That's a cover. You can't sue me for that. It just popped into my head thinking about Michael Jackson. You can't do that either because that was a cover. You can give me on the other thing. But... Oh! Apparently the demo knight saw me.
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Ah, that fire didn't leave. I thought he was gone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have captured alert. The control point is being contested.
Wee. I am the spy. Wee. You can't catch me. Hi, Foxy Bish. It's my secondary main after medic. What do you mean? What do you mean? You fucking mean. How's it going, Foxy? Remember the term. It's like stuck in my head. I don't know why. It's not even like a super popular Michael Jackson song, I don't think. Didn't that one come out during the era where before his vitiligo got out of control?
It actually came up.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah. Honestly, I like that one because it's got a really good melody to it.
Yep.
Go 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 go. Most Michael Jackson songs were not one for the actual tune behind it. They were usually very dance music-y for the background. But that particular song had a very almost soothing backtone to it.
Really?
With like the first particular part, that particular part's very nice to me. Obviously, there's the more dancey middle section, but
I don't think you've listened to the song recently enough.
not recently, no. Because it's got every time it hits that part in the chorus, it kind of slows down and then it picks back up from what I remember.
A little bit, but not really. Again, I
Fuck.
play it for you when you're on stream.
I handled that. Fucking damn it. I am the spy. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Get it. Fuck. The demo knight won't leave me alone. He making me sad. He making me want to cry. Now we're gonna switch this hat to the metal version for the sake of adding strange points. Yeah, it's the strange means that it keeps track of your kills and your statistics. Just cause it's cool and the name changes from like strange to scarcely lethal to odious, tacky. And eventually if you get enough you can get the label Hail Zone, but like the only people that have Hail Zones are people that got Stranges when they like first came out in like '08. The most interested of responses. Yeah. She's busy, Angel Dust. She's not gonna fulfill your requests to annoy me. No, he wants you to put a spider on my nose.
Sent you a whole novel.
I tend to keep mine on Do Not Disturb just because I'm on so many different fucking Discord servers at this point that even when they're not muted, even when they're all muted, notifications still get through somehow, and all the fucking pings drive me crazy! Let's just take the city and push it somewhere else. I was wondering where the fuck that scout came from that rushed me down because everyone had left when I went to go do my thing, and then all of a sudden there was a scout there riding my ass right when I went to place my zapper. I was like, where the fuck did you come from? What the fuck? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no 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 no. You got Mortal. I was the top of my team's leaderboard that game. I don't know how the fuck I did that. Considering I have less kills and less damage than almost everybody else on the board, somehow I had the highest score. I don't understand. Hey, thank you for the raid, brother.
Told you he was back.
Hi, J-Boo. How you doing? Thanks again for the raid, my brother. Oh my god. Hello, Christian. I've been good, J-Boo. How you been? Oh, the map changed back to Kong King. Okay. You want to play with me, Kobe? Once again, I'm trying not to choose my main unless it's what the team needs because I'm trying to get myself more well-rounded. I don't fucking trust Pyro. Oh, shit. Why did I switch? Fuck. God damn it. I'll go back to the lobby so you can join the party and I'll call you on Discord. Ba-do-do-do.
Can I join the chat so that your fans can hear me?
Yeah, let me just find the fucking chat with all three of us in it. Yeah, there it is, the one where Colby showed you what redo of healer was.
He didn't have to show me.
Yeah, you should. You should let him, J-Boo. TF2 is a great fucking game, especially right now with the fandom being alive. Hello.
Hey, bud. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing all right. Just tried to play some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Got stuck on Bald Bull.
Bald Bull is only a bitch until you get his timing done. That you're talking. You said Mike Tyson's, so you're playing the OG. Bald Bull is all about timing. I'm stuck a little bit past him. I'm stuck. I can't get past Super Macho Man on the NES one. Or the Super Nintendo one. I'm also stuck on Super Macho Man.
You know, I'm not sure if, like, it's because of, like, input delay or, like... I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's not obeying my, inputs.
No, you'll just fucking wait. You'll feel that to its most intense degree with Macho Man. Did you beat the secret circuit in Super Punch yet, Christian? Because I've heard that's a royal bitch. Just join my party when you're ready, Cobalt.
Okay. I'll be there in a second. I'm just gonna test something real quick.
Let's go. Let's go. Wish I could re-earn a competitive rank like I had from my last account, but I can't do that because competitive won't fucking queue anymore. I would, like, never play pubs if competitive queued, because competitive plays so much better. Nice. The Ocarina of Time 3D is fun to do. Ocarina of Time is probably my third favorite Zelda game. First one being Wind Waker, and number 2 being Majora's Mask. Hey, burger. Num num. Anyways.
Alright, I'm coming. I'll do with this later.
Majora's Mask is a very good... Yes, it is my second favorite after Wind Waker, like I said. Though, Majora's Mask is, by and large, in my opinion, the most frustrating Legend of Zelda. Like,
Yeah, I can see that.
holy shit. Because, like, if you're, like, say, halfway through the water temple, right? If you're halfway through, but then you have to play the song to reset your 3 days, You go back to the first room of the temple, and all the shit you did resets.
Ugh.
It's like, fuck. You have to time management. Pitch motherfucking perfect. Yeah.
I was
Koi used to
planning
be
on-
really into those multiplayer mods for shit like that. I didn't know he did one with Code NCL on Ocarina. That sounds like it was chaos.
a wee bit. Though it wasn't really that fun because you couldn't fight like the bosses together. That was just kind of an on your own thing. It was weird.
Ah, that is lame. Then again, Coda seems like he would not be the most helpful individual in a boss fight. Yeah, just stay over there and continue drawing its attention and taking all the damage while I peg it from behind lightly. That seems like Coda's playstyle.
Yeah. Alright, I'm in.
Alright, what do you want to play?
Whatever you want is fine.
Let's go. We'll start with the excuse me. With the basic attack and defense. Why are you slapping me with cheese, Angel? Stab it. And tomorrow, I'm going to play Security Breach. I said that last week, but this week it's actually going to happen, because last week, me and Koi had a family thing we had to go to, and it went later into the night than I thought it was going to. So I wasn't able to get that stream in.
Good time, though.
It was a great time. I got to drink some of Dad's expensive liquor instead of my cheap liquor. Every weapon's gay.
Oh.
Huh?
That's cute.
What?
Ruby Rose in some sort of Mega Man getup.
Drop that in
There
there.
you go. Yeah, knew you were just gonna be like, give me!
Oh, it's like if she were a Mega Man character. That's cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, and I guess part 2, like the cover for it leaked. Ruby's gonna have a ponytail. I don't know if you'd be into that or not.
A ponytail in the next season?
No, in the Justice League Ruby part 2.
Ah, yes. Send that in. I want to see that.
All right, let me find it.
You shut up back there, peanut gallery.
Am I anything more to you than that?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm saying no, that's not. I'm saying I went to say no, that's not what I meant. You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish, you bitch. Well. Remember the term. Okay.
Alert. The control point is being
Actually, no. Why am I scout? I need to be defending.
The final control point is being contested.
Goddamn spy.
Fuck.
So, Chloe, not sure if you've seen the announcements yet, but apparently Marvel's trying their damnedest to get people's trust back
The
into
enemy has
Spider-Man.
received additional time.
That's rough, Kira. That's rough.
How? Okay, what are they trying to do to earn people's trust back?
Nightcrawler is going to be Spider-Man for a little while.
The fuck?
Yeah, Nightcrawler dipped from the last X-Men arc, the Fall of X or whatever the fuck it was called, like right at the climax when both teams were about to clash. He was like, "Hey, Professor X, deuces," and bamfed away from the final fight. So everyone's like, "Where the fuck's Nightcrawler been?" They're like, "Oh, he's been fucking around as another spider to avoid his responsibilities."
That's really dumb.
It's not to avoid his responsibilities. Walker's very poorly explaining that. According to the authors, they're going to explain how Nightcrawler is currently trying to avoid drama distract himself from it.
Alright, I sent it in the group chat, by the way. I sent the Ruby Justice League Part 2.
She's got like a new set and shit too. It's cool. Yeah, I like that. Ruby needs long hair more often. Oop.
Alert. Our last control point is being captured. Alert. Our last control point is being captured.
You know what's funny? If Marvel really wanted to get people's faith back, all they'd have to do was undo one more day. That's it. But they won't do it because they have to be stupid asses about that.
What the
Like,
fuck was
'cause
one more day? I can't.
When Peter sold his marriage to the devil.
Oh yeah, that fucking stupid shit.
They have yet to undo that. Everyone wants them to undo it, but Marvel's like, no, we won't do it. We're stupid. He sold his marriage to the devil. I don't know, ask Mephisto. It was his stupid thing. Hey, I'll save your dying aunt who's ancient, but fuck it, we'll save her. And, yeah, I'll save your aunt. It's like, what kind of message is that? Like, sell your soul to the devil, kids. It works out. Like, that'll explain how some Marvel people got their jobs if they made deals with the devil, but still.
Well, I find that with that being one of the recent incident with Spider-Man, that makes it really kind of funny.
You failed.
Shit. The Uncanny Spider-Man.
I gotta say,
You
I
sure
love...
Peter can't handle the Christian? TF2 is a 20-year-old game almost.
Real quick, I was gonna say...
Sorry.
Okay, that's actually not a half-bad costume, but I was gonna say about the Justice League Ruby one, I love Yang's look.
Of course you do, because she's wearing less than ever.
No, she's wearing a decent... No, she's still wearing a good...
Yeah. Woohoo!
Yeah, I sent in the group chat what the comic is gonna be.
Oh, hey, Foxy's joined the group. I didn't see that you had joined. Nice advice.
So wait a minute, if Nightcrawler's Spider-Man, what the fuck happened to Peter?
Nothing. He's just.
The synopsis seems to be that they're going to be working together, and I feel like since Nightcrawler's dodging responsibility to be here and avoiding addressing trauma, that Peter's going to give him a little lesson.
Well, but while Peter's going to be giving him the whole great power comes great responsibility lesson, Nightcrawler's about to uproot Peter's entire life and make him look like an absolute noob.
Well, also, Nightcrawler's a sex fiend, so Peter's probably going to be a very poonless man.
So, wait a minute, they think they'll win people back by screwing Peter for... Marvel, are you...
No.
Don't answer that, they are stupid. They are borderline retarded. Alright, I just don't know why Marvel feels the need, like, we gotta screw over Peter. We gotta screw...
We are doing good, Kira. Yeah, Christian, it definitely does hurt your eyes. Kira says hi, Koi.
Hello. I mean, you're kind of speaking... Because I was going to say, you know Spider-Man's beaten not only Nightcrawler, but the entire team of the X-Men by himself.
Technically speaking, he was buffed at that time, though. That wasn't normal strength Peter. That was Peter with a buff. Because there was this weird era where Marvel insisted on trying to make Spider-Man super busted, even though he's not. He's only, like, ever so slightly busted compared to other super strength characters. There was this weird era where they were like, Spider-Man's strongest, and it's like, no! No, he's not.
You guys have heard about the, like, Deadpool or Punisher kills the Marvel Universe stuff. You've heard about those, right? They could make a Spider-Man kills the Marvel Universe, and it would be believable. Like, I honestly do think if Peter wasn't such a good person, like... No, they never do a Spider-Man kills the Marvel Universe. It's always someone else. And they always kill Spider-Man off in a bullshit way that totally, like, would not actually happen. Because, yeah, like, the way Deadpool and Punisher kill Spider-Man in their things, it's like, okay, that's dumb as fuck. Like, that's just lazy writing. Which, yeah, not surprised.
Never kill Spider-Man. He beats the kids to try to write him.
That, and it was basically, oh, Deadpool shot Spider-Man in the head. It's like,
Wait, that's gonna kill anyone. What do you mean?
Except that, you think if it was as simple as shooting... Okay, do you think it's easy to shoot at Spider-Man? Have you
No, but Deadpool's also not a normal fucking person with a gun.
Yeah? Still, I'm just saying, like, Spider-Man's Spider-Sense should easily be able to... You know...
Yeah, but if Deadpool genuinely gets... Even with the Spider-Sense, people can genuinely get the drop on Peter. The Spider-Sense does not give him godlike omnipotence.
Bullets on a daily basis.
Yes, but he's not faster than the bullet. He's fast enough based on distance to try to prep for the bullet. But if they're at point blank, you know, right up nuzzled into him, he's not going to have the time to react to that. He's gonna, oh shit.
I just remember it being really contrived in the Deadpool comic.
I just think the most unbelievable part is that Deadpool would never kill Spidey.
They also did Moon Knight kills the Marvel Universe once.
They did?
Yeah. His was a significantly shorter run than the other two. Because Moon Knight is insane.
But yeah, I honestly do think, like, if they did a Spider-Man kills the Marvel Universe, like, he could. Like, you know, they are lucky Peter is such a nice guy.
I disagree as well, because there's definitely some people that Peter would not be able to kill. I blame Colby's perception on this, on the fact that Colby's era of comic books he grew up reading was that era where Marvel was like, you know what? Fucking Spider-Man, bust him up. Buffs up the ass.
You forget, though, he's not only really strong, but agile and also insanely intelligent.
Yeah, but he's also, one, impulsive as fuck, which leads him to be stupid in the wrong moments, which gets him bit in the ass relentlessly. Two, he's not, most people tend to extremely overestimate, because Marvel over-portrays his super strength.
Considering Spider-Man, when he's not pulling his punches, can knock out the Hulk.
Which is bullshit to me.
I disagree.
I don't give a fuck. No one should be physically stronger than the Hulk. You should have to outwit him or outplay him. The whole point of the Hulk is that he's abominable, which is why Thanos was so fucking scary when he first showed up and made the Hulk his bitch, because no one had done that before.
It didn't make... Peter wasn't stronger than the Hulk. Like, he just stopped pulling his punches, maneuvered, and just landed enough hits. That doesn't make him stronger. Peter's just... No.
Fuck.
No, basically, I can't remember why Peter was pissed, or like he was in
poor
a hurry to
Peter.
something and he didn't have time for the Hulk. So he basically just stopped pulling his punches and, you know, was able to evade and land enough good hits to knock the Hulk out.
Okay, well, the way you phrased it sounded like you were
All
trying
right.
to say that
He one-shot the Hulk. All right, then. All right, that was my bad.
that's not how
You know what's funny? People try to debate, hey, what's scarier, a smiling Batman or Spider-Man not talking? Dude, a Spider... Huh?
Spider-Man got laryngitis in
I know, I still love that.
Come
Just
on,
get-
my name is Shrunken Bones, and you have nothing.
Then it just cuts to Mysterio. Uh-oh. Then literally the next page, they surrender the police. That itself is kind of a tired cliche, though. Like, if anything, how about it's a thing where, I don't know, Peter needs a break or something, and he's like, you want to take my spot, Kirk? Okay, you know what? I need a
Peter's
break.
never. The thing with that is that Peter's never gonna fucking willingly take a break. He has to
He
be
took a-
forced into that shit, like he was when Doc Ock took over him in the Spectacular Spider-Man, which turned out, despite everyone, including you and me, throwing shit at it, the Spectacular Spider-Man turned out to be one of the best
Superior
runs. The Superior Spider-Man turned out to be one of the best runs that Spider-Man's fucking had in over a decade.
Yeah, Superior Spider-Man.
Because
Spectacular
Marvel went,
Spider-Man
"Ooh."
wasn't
Mar-
amazing.
Ever since 2008 with Iron Man, Marvel went, oh, movie do good, no need write comic book.
Let's be honest, DC and Marvel, like, because they got into the movies, they basically have a who gives a shit mentality when it comes to comics.
That's not true with DC. DC still makes some pretty damn good comic books. A lot of their modern stuff is actually really fucking good. Like a lot of the next generation ideas they've been playing with.
Begins in 60 seconds.
But yeah, so we'll see how this.
Hi, Caboose.
I'm still rooting for Volume 10, but the fact that it still hasn't been greenlit yet, I'm kind of just like. At this point, I'm like, you know what, Rooster Teeth? Go ahead. Cancel Ruby. See how long you last. You will not last 3 months without Ruby.
Well, they're not waiting on Rooster Teeth. They're waiting on Warner Brothers.
Well, Warner Brothers, if you want Rooster Teeth to turn you up a profit, because let's be honest, without Ruby, Rooster Teeth is dead.
Well, they know that. That's why they're starting a Red versus Blue revival.
It's apparently the last season. Like, they've stated it's going to be the final season.
Yeah, because they know they want a life support line.
Like, unless Warner Brothers is, like, slowly planning to dissolve Rooster Teeth, like, you know how that's what EA does? They'll buy a company and then they'll dissolve it within?
Yeah.
3,
Yeah, unless that's what Warner Brothers plans to do. Though I'm not sure Warner Brothers really wants to upset the unhinged fan base that is the Ruby fan base. Those people are legit psychopaths. I'll tell you what, Warner Brothers CEO will care when he finds himself tied up in a trunk going off a cliff. You think Ruby fans won't do that? They are that crazy.
Having been in crazier fandoms, I don't think so.
You underestimate the Ruby fandom's insanity.
Colby, I was a part of the creepypasta fandom since that girl had it.
Oh, all right.
How's that?
Okay.
That's fandom insanity. I don't think Ruby's that crazy. Ruby, even in comparison to other...
They're not. Ruby fans aren't real crazy person to person. They're one of the more volatile fandoms.
Their mob mentality isn't the craziest I've ever seen. Honestly, if we're going by the craziest mob mentality I've ever seen in terms of toxicity and craziness, Star Wars has to be more. Because it's been going on since the original trilogy,
you know what? I can't even argue that with that, considering they bullied the actors for Jake Lloyd and Jar Jar, the actor of Jar Jar. Which shame on you, shame on them.
And
by
a
the
few,
way.
and a bunch of them that got up in arms about Kenobi tried to bully the young Leia. We do need to
And
do
they-
that, Caboose. Right. The main thing with the Ruby fandom is that they can just be. It's that they're noisy and the triggers of what makes them upset are really fucking weird.
Considering one of their common quotes is "Silence, hetero scum."
I'm sorry, is that medic? What the fuck is that blue medic's cosmetic? Because it looks like he's got medic in a fucking clan hood.
What makes it funny is they say it unironically, you know? Like, they think they're being, like, legit. You know, these people get triggered if you dare to ship Yang with a male character.
Well, that's because most of Colby's friends had come in and padded it out by that point. I had been scrolling through that earlier before a bunch of Colby's friends came to tell them to chill the fuck out, and there was some pretty vile shit.
Which I honestly just found funny. It's like, wow, you're really that...
Or like on TikTok, I've had people get angry at me because not only do I not do any gay ships, I don't support any of the ships at all involving Ruby because I don't think any of them work.
What about Ruby and Oscar? That's an adorable ship.
No.
Rose Guard is adorable.
Well,
She's
there is the time dilation, so they might be closer to the same age now that the time skip thing happened because time didn't pass the same for them in the Ever After. But that aside, first of all, if I'm gonna ship two characters, I need to like both of them. I don't fucking like Oscar.
Oscar did.
Exactly. He did nothing. He does nothing. He is nothing. He is only character. His only character is I'm a good boy. He does fucking nothing.
He only blew up the fucking whale.
Ozpin did that.
No, that was Oscar.
Ozpin did that.
They confirmed it was Oscar.
Ozpin did it. It was literally Ozpin telling him, hit the button. To cause the explosion, which was done with energy that Ozpin had stored up over time. Oscar may have pulled the trigger, but it was Ozpin.
Well, he's 15. Like, I know it's a 2-year difference. It's a 2-year difference, not a 3-year. It's a 2-year difference.
Okay, well, even though it's a 2-year difference, the younger you are, the bigger issue, smaller your gap are. When you're like in your 30s or 31, there's like actually no difference between an adult and a 30-year-old adult. However, tell me, what's the difference between a newborn and a 2-year-old?
Like, there's a lot in certain areas of life, and that's one of them.
All right.
Or like addressing another Ruby ship, there's Ruby and Jean, which apart from that, I don't think ever being a comparable thing after how Jean behaved in the Ever After. I have the same problem with Jean, and that it's worse than with Oscar because Oscar I just don't like. Jean I actively fucking hate as a character because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't try to get better. Oscar's at least trying to grow. Jean doesn't try to grow. He doesn't try to do anything. Everyone else was training and busting their ass in Atlas, and what was he doing? Fucking watching preschoolers and getting dogged on by MILFs.
Those mills won.
That is it, dude.
Those were some horny milfs. Some of them kind of bad, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like looking back, I was like, "Damn, Sean, you should have taken up some of those milfs on their offer."
I was okay with Blake and Sun Caboose, and I know, some people are like, "Well, what if they're poly?" Which I think would be a fun idea, but even if they don't end up that way, Sun's gonna try to make himself the beekeeper for that bumblebee. I can think of one.
What's that, out of curiosity?
Steven Universe. There's one of the off colors, the big caterpillar.
Oh,
She's a poly relationship. She's 7 gems.
Okay.
All working together in unison. That's why she...
you know what?
That's why she
funny?
talks so slow. Sorry.
I only got the idea of the Sun, Yang, Blake poly relationship from Blake's voice actress, because she was saying she would like that if that were to happen.
Yeah, it's a genuinely good idea.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't see Sun or Yang, like, making out with each other, or being, like, romantic with each other, but, like, they would bond over how much they both care about Blake. They would kind of become, like, I think they would have, like, a sibling factor, if that makes sense. Okay, then. I mean, I don't know. I guess, let's be honest, though. Like, you know, Yang or Blake would be the main focus for both. Hang on. What is
And another fucking another one with Ruby is Ruby and White Rose, which is by far the most popular Ruby ship. Don't like that one because I don't think that would actually work comparably. Don't get me wrong, it's a very hot ship, but it would not work in a romantic setting. It would inevitably end in a breakup because Weiss and Ruby just don't click that way.
Out of curiosity, Walker, out of curiosity, a lot of people try to compare Ruby and Weiss's dynamic to Luz and Amity's dynamic.
No. It's not the same. It is not, because Luz and Amity, though they have the differentiating factors between the two of them, they still have moments and they still have things that run between them. Weiss and Ruby don't really have a lot of connecting factors other than the fact they're friends on the same team. That's about it. There's just not enough that they share to justify it. And I feel the same way about Ladybug, Ruby, and Blake, that there's just not enough there. And yet,
actually, there's only a 2-year difference between Ruby and the other girls. Right.
I will give you that, Caboose. I will give you that he had to. They all had to fight Cinder. I'm not giving him individual credit for that, but I will give the points that Jean did have to kill Penny. So he finally actually got to have some real trauma to harp on. Because, like, I know, Pyrrha, but you fucking dude, Ruby actually watched that shit. Shut up. Like, fuck off, dude.
I think he was starting to look at her during Volume 2.
Literally. You can see the moment of shock in his face when she kisses him because he's like, oh god, I fucked up. Because he'd been doing nothing but thirsting for Weiss, even though Weiss was telling him, you ain't getting this shit.
John pretty much gave up on Weiss after the dance.
John sucks. But anyways, and then it's the whole ever after thing. First of all, the fucking being stuck there for 30 extra years was his own damn fault because he decided, hey, I just woke up somewhere I have no idea. Let's touch shit.
Okay, but it's still, like, that still sucks being trapped alone for some place.
He wasn't alone! Like, yeah, the paper pleasers are minimal interaction, but they're still interaction, which is what the human brain needs.
Okay, but you act like he was with the paper pleasers the whole time. Like, he was alone for a good chunk before even running into Alex and, what's their brother's name? You know, he was by himself for a good chunk before even running into the paper pleasers. Yeah, that's not gonna negate the 10, 15 years of isolation.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna start helping ease it. And people act like, oh, he was alone the whole time. No. He was alone. Lewis, thank you, Caboose. He was alone. but it's like, no, he wasn't. He had the paper pleats. Also, the poison thing, it's like, eh. The dude's got a healing aura. That wasn't going to get anywhere in the first place. Also, Crow got poisoned and came way closer to death than Jon ever did. Via Tyrion. Jon is just fucking worthless.
God damn, that's
He
harsh.
doesn't even do his job as a leader. They literally named Ruby the new leader. That's why they changed their name to Team Ranger. And they had the whole joke with Nora and Ren talking about it because she wanted to do Team Junior, and Ren was like, "No, Ruby's our leader now, so it's Ranger."
I don't remember them explicitly saying.
Doesn't even lead his own.
It wasn't like a deep discussion. It was like a passing joke. But that passing joke still fell off. It was more just more Ranger, no, Junior, Ranger, Junior.
Jon doesn't even fucking lead his own team anymore, bro.
Honestly, what needs to happen in like the next arc is there does need to be a separation where Team Junior and Team Ruby are on their own, like not interacting with each other. Just have them be on their own.
Yeah.
Maybe have Oscar be on with Team Junior just so we can be kind of an.
Well, yeah, he
honorary-
could. I mean, Junior might, thanks to
Just
Ren,
don't-
because Ren actually gives a shit about his team. Which is true, because he had a freaking mental breakdown in Volume 8. But,
And I worry about leaving Oscar with Team Ruby because Yang seems to have an irrational hatred for Oscar.
no, she's got a hatred for Ozpin, which is fair.
Still, doesn't give her the right to take it out on Oscar and just
But she's
deliberately let him get abducted by the Grimhound. That shit was on purpose.
Literally, all of them that were there just kind of stopped and stared. They all went brain dead for a minute, like, oh.
At least in Ren's defense, he got knocked down. And as for Jon, nobody expects anything from Jon anyways.
The only reason that Jon is a consistent, the only reason Jon is still a consistent character is because he's voiced by one of the writers, and Miles Luna doesn't want to give up on his precious little self-insert bitch.
You know, you say that, but like, I
Okay.
actually want you to look at the Jon episodes in Volume 9 and even, like, I want you to see who actually wrote those. Like, because that's the thing. I looked into it. He doesn't even write the Jon-focused
I
episodes.
know he doesn't, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have influence over them, because he's still voicing the character, and he's still on the writing staff. He's still a co-writer on almost every episode of the show. He may not be a primary writer, but he's still there. We're gonna disconnect and change
now you're
game
just
mode.
now you're starting to make assumptions, though, is the thing.
Well,
He's like,
thing, though, is that next to Jean, if you want an example of the self-insert that wasn't initially taken well, that actually listened to the fans and fixed it up, is actually Mineta.
yeah, Mineta is a
Mineta
completely
started the
different
show
character now.
Super creepy, and no one liked it, and the fans were very, very open about not liking him, much like how a lot of fans are very open about not liking some of Jean's character flaws. But instead of just hammering it in like they do with Jean, the creator of MHA, who's, you know, he's the person that put in the self-insert for Mineta, he made that whole joke in the background of Mina brainwashing Mineta into stopping his pervy behavior, so it was no longer a major part of his character.
Oh, by the way, Caboose, with the Leaf thing, yes, he was the main writer of Red versus Blue. Season 11 through 13, unless we forget how season 11 and 13 through 13 were by far when people started not being sure how they felt about the show, because that's when a lot of the questionable shit started getting written in. And he did kill the character he voiced, which surprises me, because Miles Luna doesn't like to do that. It is just when they started trying to get too cerebral with the story, because they had a bunch of different shit going on at the same time.
Surreal.
No, I mean cerebral, because they were playing with the mind.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like the whole thing with AIs, and if you have too many AIs, you go crazy. Blah 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 blah. There's just too much shit because he gets super overzealous. And when it comes to the curious cat thing, Caboose, Jean saw somebody else already do the leaf thing to another creature on the same kind of basis, so he already had the general idea that was going to work. It's not like he did that on intuition and figured it out. So I only give partial credit for that.
Well, of course he gets credit for that, because that was still a smart move to use against the cat.
ain't even gonna lie. If I was in the Ever After and I had the choice, and I was in that episode where it was the choice between choosing between listening to Jean or listening to the cat, I would have listened to the fucking cat because Jean hadn't given me a goddamn reason to listen to him.
Your ass would have gotten possessed then.
Yeah, it would have been unfortunate, but shit, give me one fucking reason at that point they had a reason to believe Jean.
Past history? He's their friend?
Friendship doesn't necessarily mean unwavering trust. You can lose trust in a friend.
Not to mention, Jean was hindering...
What had Jean done to deserve to lose their trust?
I know that's not just the thing from Red vs. Blue
Exactly.
Caboose, but the shit that they were trying to add upon that with the whole, like, AI world and whatnot is where it got confusing.
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Jean had literally done nothing to not like to unearn their trust. He had done nothing to.
He killed Penny. I'm pretty sure Ruby was.
They didn't know that.
Yes, they did. Weiss told Ruby about it at the beginning of the fucking season.
She only told her that Penny sacrificed herself. They never specifically said, like, you know, Jean's part in it. Except Weiss knows why Jean did it.
That doesn't mean there's not going to still be a segmentation there. Like, yeah,
I mean-
there's a reason you murdered our friend, but you still murdered our friend. There's going to be a little segmentation there.
Well, clearly Weiss doesn't have that, considering her and Jean got along pretty well in Volume 9. Now, could it potentially...
Fake bitch, so that's not a.
And that's another thing I fucking
Okay,
hate, is
okay.
it really seems like, despite the fact that she has never shown any interest into Jean up at this point, Miles Luna's just going to be like, get together, self-insert,
They've actually already confirmed that White Knight's not going to happen.
In 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't believe it, because fucking, again, Miles is the way he is. And literally every time Jean does something extra shitty, they throw something around the bend to try to get us to pity him again. Like, oh man, he got aggressive with Oscar, that wasn't right. But remember, Peter, aren't you sad for Jean? And then,
In the vein of not trusting him, if I were Ruby, I wouldn't trust him after he just threw everything I did in my face like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're talking about different time points, though, because the cat was gone by that point. What do you mean you haven't watched it? I thought you said you've both seen it.
but anyways. She is right,
Well,
though. If I were
Danielle,
Ruby,
don't you
I
think you should
definitely
watch
wouldn't.
it before giving a proper opinion on it.
Fuck, dude, if I was if I was Ruby, I'll add you in just a moment, please.
Well, yeah, but that's
Like,
that
if I were
was,
Ruby,
like,
after that fucking shit came out of Jean's mouth, his ass is staying in the Ever After.
Oh, extremely, like,
Straight up, if
Walker
I
is-
was with Team Ruby in the Ever After, I would have fucking knocked Jean backwards and kept him from going out that fucking door in the tree.
I mean, yeah, Walker's one of the biggest simps I know. Yeah, Walker takes us to the, you know, at least you're still having thoughts of your own. Walker would be like, tell me what to think.
Hey, regardless of that, John said some fucked up shit. John said some fucked up shit. And he knew it was fucked up.
Because he
then-
apologized.
Yeah, but
He
the,
realized he-
the thing about it is that it wasn't like he said it, and then he took a second and realized, oh god, I said that, like something came out that was uncharacteristic. No, he had that immediate snap of, oh shit, that came out, which means it came out unfiltered. Like, that was actually what he was fucking feeling about Ruby in that moment, which is unfucking acceptable, because all she's ever fucking done is fucking bail his absolute ass out.
That, or that's just your negative perception, because one could interpret it like his facial reactions as, oh god, I said that.
Stupid.
He even says, I know I'm not okay. Like, he acknowledges that he is not well. honestly, Danielle, I do think you should watch Volume 9 just so we can hear your take on it.
I hate, and I cannot tell you how much I hate when anime spreads from one block. It kills any anime interest.
Except it works in Ruby because they already were doing the whole fairy tale motif.
It would have worked if they didn't like stuff it into like this weird almost because they didn't want because they wanted to kind of solve what's going on.
So they wanted to do the they've wanted to do what they did in Volume 9 since Volume 2.
Why? That's Linda Alex Why? Why does every anime have to split? It sucks. Leave it be.
Don't you think you should at least give it a chance before you judge it?
No.
No, because like for the most part, it is not that great a volume. The choreography's great for the fight scenes, and there is some genuinely good writing, but not enough.
Well, in your opinion, because I'm honestly wondering if Danielle watches it, she starts saying good things, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, you're right, okay, yes dear, okay. To be fair, Walker, you are that big of a simp that you would do that.
Kobe, there's a heavy on the other side of the fucking cart. Murder him.
Okay, but at the same time, you underestimate his simpage.
I'm married to him.
And yet he still simps. Seriously, Walker simps for Ruby so hard, she could come out as anti-Semitic and Walker would be there in his little uniform like, what do you want, my Fiora?
Oh my god, that is terrible.
That is awful.
But not inaccurate! Hey! Okay, if
Oh,
Yang
sorry, Kara.
if Yang ever came out as anti-Semitic, I would fix her. I can fix her.
I hate I can fix her mentality. Like, oh my god.
Alright, Caboose wanted in, so we're gonna add Caboose really quick.
Like, genuinely, I don't understand a lot of girls I can fix him mentalities. If I simp for a guy who's problematic, I know he's problematic. It's just for the sex.
Boop!
It's actually more funny to me when, I can't remember how it goes, because it's like, oh my god, that villain's so hot, and then the person's like, wouldn't it be great if you could change them and help them see the error of their ways? No. What? I want them to be mean! That's my favorite part!
I mean, technically, we got to see that in the comic books when he tripped balls on the Sith ashes.
Yeah, he immediately rejected that shit.
The fuck I will!
No, fuck you.
Definitely a tragic story. Maul's story definitely is one of the most tragic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is
Bullshit.
fascinating to think about, because he literally went from being the guy who had 2 lines in the movie to being like a literal Shakespeare tragedy.
Okay, good. As long as he didn't totally ruin it for you. Shit. Oh, did you know there was Ray Parks as Toad in X-Men 1?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I completely forgot about that. Watched it in forever.
The engineer got so confused why I Ubered him, but I was in the middle of a pop it, don't drop it panic attack. Because my team is being too much of a baby bitch to move forward, and they're all hanging around the corner.
But seriously,
Yeah.
Danielle, sorry.
Go ahead, Troy. You go first.
I do genuinely want Danielle to watch Volume 9 because I would legit like to hear her takes on it. Come on!
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I mean, I
Oh,
don't
shit.
really
Oh,
care
fuck,
about
I'm
movies.
gonna
I'll
die.
keep up on it so that I can have fine conversation.
Oh, fuck.
just because they decided to go with an Alice in Wonderland motif?
Not just
Which
because
actually,
it's then dying used to be, and then they used the Alice in Wonderland motif when the show was already on the decline. And I've seen animes do that before, like in the mid 20, not in the mid
Yeah, that's what forced Black Butler into the hiatus that it had until now.
animes that were slipping for whatever reason decided to try to get attention again with Alice in Wonderland. So I saw that pattern in my head. Okay,
can we actually point out that technically Remnant is the Alice in Wonderland? Because the brothers came from the Ever After.
Yeah, technically they
and
made the
created
Ever After
Remnant.
first and then made Remnant. Or
Yeah.
the world
Well, they
before
were-
Remnant.
still, I've seen this pattern before where animes are slowly slipping, and for whatever reason, to try to get attention back to the anime, they decide to go with Alice in Wonderland.
Except,
Common cliche, if you take a look at it.
counterpoint, technically Ruby's not an anime.
No,
If
Ruby
Ruby
is
was
an
an
anime. Ruby is
If
an
Ruby
anime.
was an anime, a boy's face would have been in Yang's boobs by season 2. That is anime 101. A face must go into a pair of boobs. That is anime 101.
Or the-
Oh shit.
I'm just saying,
Well-
it's no legit anime until a face has gone into a pair of boobs.
well, hey,
But on the starting Ruby topic where I was going over the different Ruby ships and why I don't like them, there's technically one more, but if you ship Enabler, you're disgusting.
Apologies to all all viewers from Alabama.
That's another problem I had with Volume 9 is fucking... As someone whose favorite character is Ruby, I get you gotta have your moment where the character is in complete despair. I understand that, but like, it was super uncharacteristic for her whole team to just fucking do nothing about it and dog on her even. Cause like, they would look to her for a decision and they'd be like, come on Ruby, you're the leader, make a decision. And then when that decision turned out poorly, they'd fucking blame her!
I don't recall that. Yeah, you've got a very
They
skewed
fucking
version
blamed
only-
her for the Crimson King thing going to shit as soon as they
of
got
it.
there.
They did not blame her.
the only thing that I remember, or the only person I remember blaming her was John.
Turn around,
Um,
turn around, turn
I
around,
remember
fuck.
I remember I want to say
Yeah,
it's Volume
Walker, to
8.
be fair, you are a heavy, like, when it comes to the Mandela effect, you are a very consistent.
I
like-
do remember Yang saying this. When we first got here, Ruby, we said we follow your lead.
That was
But
in Volume
I
8,
mean-
not 9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
in
what I
A
thought.
when
Okay.
Yang fucking had the fucking ovaries to suggest that Ruby step down as leader, and then was fucking. It's like, okay, you take a shot at it, then you fucking bimbo. Oh, what's that? You're not gonna do it because you're fucking 2 days dumber than dirt and only know how to use your fists? Got it.
To be fair, Walker. Yeah, and also, yeah, Danielle, I think you can agree. You know what the Mandela effect is, right?
It's, you know, like how people remember Curious George with a tail. Which
Yeah,
I swear to
well,
God.
Does
like-
he have a tail? I could have sworn he does.
No, he doesn't. Oh my god. That's like craziest little kid. He never had a tail.
Also, Kira, since you're asking what the ship that I brought up earlier was, Enabler is the name people use when people ship Ruby and Yang.
I mean, they're only half sisters, if that makes it.
No,
Listen,
dude, that
I've heard,
you know you
I've
have
heard
two
forward.
half sisters. Don't fucking play
I've
that
heard-
game. Don't fucking bring that
Hey.
concept up. It's disgusting.
I've heard people ship Raven and Crow.
Yup. Yup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go make some cross-eyed birds.
Bird.
Oh, oh my God! I hate that I remember this. Walker, do you remember in the Ultimates where the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver?
Yup. Yep. I remember that.
No.
You heard me, by the way.
I wish I was joking.
Yup, yup,
And
yup,
here-
yup, yup.
Here's the funny thing, Danielle. Everyone was fine with it. The only one weirded out was Captain America. And the Wasp was like, oh, Cap, you're so old-fashioned.
Magneto okay with it?
Pretty
Actually,
sure
I'm not...
I'm pretty sure he was dead by that point in the Ultimate or well, not dead,
no,
but
he was...
not dead because he had the whole ultimatum thing to finish the Ultimate Universe, but he was like not present.
I think
And then there's the whole stupid
he's just,
ultimatum thing
like,
where he's like, I
whenever he gets
reversed the Earth's
visitors and stuff,
magnetic
like-
poles, apocalypse.
When Magneto's sending away visitors and stuff, he's just like, and if you're here to tell me my children are doing each other, sadly, I already know.
They became the siblings from the fucking coffee commercial.
Over here, someone
Oh,
likes to
God!
each other. Alright, send me the letter.
Best part of waking up is insisting your cup.
But yeah, Danielle, in the Ultimate Universe, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were in an incestuous relationship, and apparently Captain America was the weird one for thinking that was weird.
I'm sorry, Cap. You're under...
Ugh.
Yeah, apparently Cap is just old-fashioned.
Oh, the Ultimate Avengers just needed to go on a fucking TLC show.
I mean,
As a
the
whole.
Ultimates just beat each other up anyways half the time. They didn't even have supervillains. Half the time they were just beating each other up in the comics.
Not to mention, the Ultimates fucking made Hank Pym the biggest fucking douche he's ever been.
And that's saying something. He's had a history of douchebaggery. Which
Who
is
do you say
probably
has a-
why they decided to go with the other guy for the Ant-Man movies.
Yeah, even though
Who
I
do you-
wish they didn't. I wish they made they went with a Hank Pym more along the lines of the Hank Pym from Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah,
Who do you say is
let's
the
be
biggest
honest, Earth's
douchebag?
Mightiest Heroes was peak.
Yeah, that was peak Avengers. By the way,
so was
you want to know why?
Spectacular Spider-
You want to know why they canceled fucking Wolverine and the X-Men?
I'll tell you why. It's because people were like, oh no, this show's intelligent.
No. They canceled it for the same reason that Spectacular Spider-Man and Earth's Mightiest Heroes got canceled. When Disney took over making MarvelCon, when Disney took over all the Marvel shit, they literally went around and axed off every other property they weren't making, like a lion killing off the pre-existing Alpha's children.
Well, and it's like, oh, these shows are intelligence. They'll make children smart. We don't want that. We want them nice and dumb so that when they grow up, they'll go work on our factories like good little slaves.
Okay, but at the same time, though, with Wolverine and the X-Men specifically, Doctor Connect the story's so all over the place.
60 seconds.
I didn't have a problem
How
with...
many storylines going on in less than 26 episodes with at least 3 subplots?
Which, yes, there's a lot going on at once, because you had the Mojo arc, the Apocalypse arc,
There's the whole
the
thing.
Sentinel arc.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There wasn't an Apocalypse arc in Wolverine and the X-Men.
So that's what they were trying to mount to, is
Like,
Apocalypse was
the-
going
like,
to show up.
That was the stinger at the end of the show.
Yes, so you had that. You had Apocalypse showing up at the end of the season. You had during the season. You had Mojo, the Sentinels, the Brotherhood, the Silver Samurai for a couple of episodes.
Jean being missing, Rose being in the Brotherhood,
Xavier being in a coma, future Xavier having his own shit going on.
Okay, here's the thing.
Nightcrawler on Kenosha. All happening at the same time. It's a lot.
But they did manage to tie it together pretty nicely at the end.
It was not really tied together in any way, shape, or form.
Well, yeah, because, like, the Hellfire Club shit happened, and then, like, Magneto and the Senator Kelly shit came to a head, and then...
That's another thing. The Magneto and Senator Kelly shit and the Hellfire fucking shit. That's more shit in the same season. It was a good series. They just didn't know how to fucking organize their plot lines. It should have been Magneto and Kelly season 1, the fucking Silver Samurai season 2,
Well,
fucking.
Silver Samurai I don't think was even worth the season. That's fine for its own like half thing. And what I would do with Silver Samurai is kind of do it in the background.
A couple of episodes.
I have it.
Oh, in the background of the Mojo
Oh,
arc, the
and-
Nightcrawler.
To be fair, Walker, because you said, like, you felt like there's a lot of shit going on in that series, right?
Yeah.
He just initially.
That's, like, as a comic book reader, that's nothing new to me. Like, do you know how many subplots there are when I pick up a comic book and there's so much shit going on? Fair enough. Okay, all right, fair enough. I mean,
That's
nobody
the
noticed
question.
her.
Who is the bigger douchebag? Hank Pym or Tony Stark?
Like cause if we're talking about fucking Civil War, then first of all, that was an
Everything. Just everything in general.
You know what's funny? Do you think Tony ever gets sick of finding out he's an evil dictator in alternate universes?
Okay, Beth.
Probably. Bye, Kira.
They asked the question.
What?
Who's the bigger dick? The Ant-Man you guys were talking about earlier, or Tony?
Well, that depends on which Tony and which Ant-Man.
Okay, Tony from the Civil War comic books.
I still think Ultimate's Hank takes that. Because at least, misguided as it was, Tony had a base for some of his actions and behaviors. Ultimate Hank literally fucking sprayed the Wasp with Wasp Killer.
Alright, fair enough. I still find it funny as hell, by the way. like, I remember before Captain America Civil War came out, Walker was talking so much shit about how bad the film was gonna be.
Because the comics are the worst, one of the worst arcs Marvel's ever done, but the movie was good. But anyways, with Tony,
was it just good?
With Tony, there is one form of Tony that will never be surpassed in his douchery. This, what is he called? The Superior Iron Man?
Yep. Is that the one where he gives his intelligence to everyone?
No. So Superior Iron Man, he basically polices the world with a bunch of Iron Man drones, and he doesn't wear the faceplate with his silver Iron Man suit. He's got an open face.
Oh,
This dude gave Daredevil his sight back and then took it away to prove a point.
I forgot about that.
And he literally, he has the line when Daredevil tells him that he needs to stop playing God. Superior Iron Man's response is, "What do you mean play God? I am God."
But yeah, Danielle, I think you should watch Volume 9 on your own because Walker is a very big victim of Mandela effect. Like, I think you probably know that yourself.
Going back to the whole, no, we have movies, we don't need comic books. Marvel, given a couple of the movies you released lately, you may want to start preparing a couple of lifelines. I'm just saying. We were talking about how Marvel's like, oh, I don't need to worry about my comic books because my movies are keeping me alive. Given some of the shit you've released recently, you might want to fucking think about a Marvel lifeline.
Right now, the only thing keeping you guys afloat
fucking
is really Loki.
You know, Captain Marvel was mid. Fucking Multiverse of Madness, 90% of it was fucking garbage.
Agreed.
I like Multiverse of Madness. I thought that was...
I love the camera angles. I love the directing and music. I did not like the story.
The story was shit. And most of the effects were fucking ass because they spent their effects budget on one thing, just like Black Panther did, so everything else came out looking shitty.
Oh yeah.
Like Black Panther, it's like, man, Wakanda looks great, and then you're like, why does Black Panther fighting Golden Jaguar look like a PlayStation 1 game?
Well, that and they fucking crunch time their VFX artists all the time and are constantly abusing them.
Oh yeah, that too.
When it comes to Disney, in terms of why their movies seem to lack the quality that their budget should be reflecting, apparently it's because a good portion of modern Disney movies, which includes Marvel, have been going through massive reshoots. Like, massive enough where they're, like, redoing the whole movie because they didn't like what one scriptwriter did. So they end up
Oh yeah.
Insane sometimes, bro. Like, I mean, come on, when Steven looks into the dark hole, whatever the fuck that book's called, and the third eye opened, that third eye looked like some shit that fucking the nostalgia critic or angry video game nerd could have done in fucking After Effects at the beginning of their careers.
Looks like someone just grabbed Tien's third eye and pasted it onto him.
Seriously, I don't know, like, you guys gotta start being better to your VFX artists, because they're giving you work that I've seen better on YouTube. Like, come on!
Okay, what about Thor: Love and Thunder?
God. Horrible.
Garbage.
I guess I'm just made of different stuff then.
Because it's
Like-
literally like this tragic villain who's like a Shakespearean masterpiece. Lol, look at me, I'm Thor. Lol, lol, lol.
I'll be honest. There were some things that got me a good laugh, which was those fucking ghosts. Those ghosts actually killed me.
Like,
I don't know why, but they did.
like, why? Why would you make this? Why would you make like the best possible fucking adaptation? This fucking Heavy's not getting heals for me anymore. Because he just fucking ate his sandwich in my face while I'm crippled. Anyways,
Unfitch.
fucking.
So you
get, like-
actually do love the writing around Gore the Butcher.
Yes, Gore the Butcher was done phenomenally. He was done exactly how he should have been done as a villain. But then every time you cut away from him, it's just Thor being like, duh, hammer swing, duh.
Okay, I don't know if this will get me shame or not, but I'll admit, the ending where they're like, the ending got me teary-eyed, like where, you know, with Jane and stuff, and then with Gore seeing his daughter and stuff. That got me.
Gore seeing his daughter, yes, that got me. Jane is fucking dumb.
I like Jane and Thor. I like their relationship.
I fucking hate Jane. She's always a bitch.
I only liked her in the first two.
Speaking of Jane in the MCU, y'all know that Natalie Portman's single now?
Oh yeah. Husband cheated
Her
on her.
husband divorced her after saying that he could, and quote, do better. Bruh.
Okay, why does that matter to us? Do you think any of us have a chance? First of all, you're married.
I mean, look at her fucking... Look at the husband she settled for the first time. Dude looks like a cross between Eddie Munster and the loan shark dude from the first Addams Family.
The cat is not moving.
Ah.
Hey Walker and David, have you guys seen Rise of the Beast?
Yep.
What did you think?
I thought it was good.
Second best live action Transformers movie
It's
to
like-
me.
It's like, wow, we're getting quality live Transformers content?
Second best one to me, right behind Bumblebee. Bumblebee's number one.
I like it more than Bumblebee because I felt like it didn't drag its heels as much in the start as Bumblebee did, since Bumblebee had to deal with all the setup.
Fair
For
take.
me, I just liked Bumblebee more because I felt like I just loved seeing the connections. I loved seeing Cybertron. Actually, I loved seeing the wall. Like, even if we didn't see like a full-on thing, we saw some of it. We saw like the actual war a little bit.
Yeah. You know
And it
what?
wasn't just fucking hexagons.
Transformers is an excellent example of reboot done right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Here's what- Here's what pisses me off. There are some people saying that Peter Cullen should retire due to his age. Motherfucker, Peter Cullen's Optimus is like a fine wine. It gets better with fucking age.
See, the main thing you gotta know about high school, Christian. Somebody asked me for advice because they're about to start high school soon. It's in my chat, so I'm gonna give my best answer. The main thing about high school is fucking 90% of the people that like control the social. The 90% of the people that control the social structure and whatnot, the popular kids, they're full of shit.
Here's the thing. Don't trust anyone. Don't even trust the counselor. Don't trust the teachers, really.
Just
Because they
you
will.
do you. That's the
stab you
best
in the
advice I
back.
can give you in high school is just do you and not give a fuck. Because the second you start caring about what other people think, you're gonna start realizing that those people are running your ass for all you're worth.
But anywho's, yeah, it's nice we're getting good live-action Transformers films. And I almost missed out on him because I didn't know Bumblebee was a reboot. I thought it was just a prequel. But then I saw one of the scenes, like, where Optimus is kicking ass on Cybertron, and it's like, oh shit, this looks nothing like a Michael Bay film. I might have to check this out.
Yeah, it actually looks
That's
like
what I showed you.
Transformers.
I tried to tell you it was a reboot. You didn't listen to me.
Well, here's the thing. You know how I could tell it wasn't done by Michael Bay?
Because they look like Transformers?
Because I could actually see the action. It wasn't, the camera wasn't shaking like it was being done by like a one-legged...
Or that wasn't just a shot of a female, like, half naked or whatever.
The camera wasn't shaking like a newborn in the process of being murdered.
God damn!
Wasn't expecting that.
But anyways, yeah, like like you could actually see the action, and it was clean as fuck.
Also, I was wrong. It was Travis Knight that didn't want to get Peter, but Hasbro they knew fans wouldn't go see it unless they had Peter. Really, Travis Knight is against Union. Yeah, I just found that out recently, so that was late.
Yeah, everybody loves Peter Cullen.
Yeah, like I said, his Optimus is like a fine wine. It gets better with age.
I don't understand the people that think some actors should retire purely because they're getting old. Like, hello, some of the greatest actors of our era acted well into their elderly years.
Here's
And
what I
Peter's
think.
only 80. He's only 82.
Like, let actors retire on their own. Hmm?
You know, it's like,
You know, let actors retire when they want.
and not just actors, lots of fields get that way. Like fucking, y'all remember Macho Man Randy Savage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They told him, they were like,
Prepare to compete.
you're too old to keep wrestling. We want you to only do color commentary. And he's like, I'm fucking 5 years younger than Hogan. So he
By
left
the way,
for the WCW.
Something else I liked about the new Transformers, Optimus Prime isn't a bloodthirsty maniac.
Yeah, there's the...
Give me your face.
I literally had... There was this one person that's like, what development did Optimus even have? Like, why did he have to learn to trust humans? I'm like, dude, did you not watch Bumblebee? There's a clear reason why Optimus doesn't trust humans.
I thought that made perfect sense for Optimus not to trust humans at first. You, Walker?
Yeah.
And yeah, and like the only time we see Optimus get murderous is after his son figure gets killed.
And after his only way home gets taken. Oh yeah, that one makes
Right,
sense.
but even before then, like, by that time we were so desensitized to Optimus, like, being crazy, because he was going crazy since the second film. And, like, again, and I quote, "Give me your face."
I couldn't even, like, sit through the first movie consecutively. I had to take a whole in the middle of the first one.
There's only two that I can sit down fully and partially enjoy. The first one and the third one. Everything else, I have to get up and leave the room until the scene is done.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I tried to Walker wanted to show me the whole thing, but I hadn't seen the first movie since I was like, well, okay, he wasn't really grasping what was happening. And like he tried to show it to me all in one sitting. I had to
What the fuck are you doing up there, Colby?
in the middle of the
Mission begins.
Get down to where the payload is.
Yeah, I can't stand fucking Bayformers.
But then he showed me Transformers Prime and I loved it.
I actually
Yeah.
just showed Cross C and Hazard that. They
Yeah.
absolutely love the too.
At least when Optimus is murderous in Rise of the Beast, it made sense.
I'm going to take back Scourge's key, and then
And
they
take
don't.
off his head. You know, it made sense there.
Just you and me, Scourge.
One shall stand, one shall
You
fall.
will never see Unicron take this world.
You keep saying that, Prime. What does it mean?
It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly.
I've had enough.
Oh, you know what I
Time
thought
to
that was
show
hilarious
you
on TikTok?
the real power of a Prime.
So you've seen that episode of Family Guy, right, where they get arrested and they get put in the prison with the crooked cop,
Everyone, we must stop.
Yeah.
and he goes, and Peter mouths off, "You think you're funny?" Yeah, and then one of the cops fucking whacks Cleveland with his beat stick.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
time, that'll be
Yeah.
you. Wow, wasn't
Oh,
it?
I'm so...
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, somebody did that with the Decepticons and Starscream's in Cleveland slot, and Knockout's the one talking shit. I wasn't him this time.
I can see that happening, actually.
By the way, okay, one of the best readings I've heard from an actor. Allow me to handle this. It's Knockout's fault! No, come on, I need someone to follow... Precisely my what?
That's just like my what?
Just that
See?
delivery, just the precisely my what?
He and stylish for Picasso of synthetic Andron and Dark Energon. On being a monster, it's a strategy that is on the verge of it without turning your entire crew into mindless, it's chopping Terragons.
Precisely my what? I don't know
do
why,
not
just
know
the
what
way the
that-
actor delivered that, just like...
Have you seen Transformers Prime yet, Coy?
I have not, I've only seen clips.
God damn it!
I know, and I also need to watch Armada proper too, because I never like saw the whole show through. Like I would just see episodes airing, you know.
That one, like I said, let me know whenever you're
Fuck
free.
Armada,
You,
watch
me,
Prime
Frosty,
first.
and
Prime is
Happy
the
get
best
on
fucking
that.
animated Transformers they've ever made. And they fucking canceled that shit and then gave it a fucking sequel that sucked ass.
Ironically enough, Armada had a shitty sequel too, and they didn't even need a sequel, like because Armada had a perfectly good ending.
Here's the thing with Transformers Robots in Disguise, the 2016 version. It can't be a sequel to Prime. There's too many plot holes.
Right.
Because one, you got the Cybertron games, which are somehow prequel to Transformers Prime.
Yeah,
That
even though
reminds
they
me,
have
we still
fucking
need to play-
nothing connective.
We need to get back to playing those, by the way, bud.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
Also, fucking Bumblebee fucking has a full face and can talk in Robots in Disguise.
Well, of course you can talk in Robots in Disguise. Remember at the end of Season 3 of Transformers Prime?
Oh, that's right. I guess that makes sense, but still, his full fucking structure is different in Robots in Disguise.
Oh yeah, his entire structure is different.
That does remind me. Apparently there was this one Transformers show, and the only reason it got me curious is because Megatron was a good guy.
Earth Spark, yeah, that's the newest one.
Oh, that's the latest one?
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I'm not a big fan of the animation. The story doesn't sound interesting enough to get me.
One of the things that intrigued me was Megatron was trying to make peace with Starscream, but Starscream was like, "No, I'm not letting that go." Like he goes on his own way and stuff, but you know, he's like, "I'm not gonna automatically forgive you for all the abuse you put me through."
Yeah, that's Earth Spark.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting.
But
That's
it
also
works, man.
Don't get me wrong, I love Decepticons as bad guys, but I do love it when they do decide to take a different twist and make them more three-dimensional. Like,
For me,
Armada was the first one to do that, honestly.
Actually, I think that was. Actually, that was Transformers G1 technically with Skyfire, that was Jetfire, formerly known as Skyfire, more or less.
Oh, they had some
So Skyfire was a scientist along with Starscream on Earth. They were exploring the galaxy and they came across Earth. The gravitational pull pulled them in. Skyfire landed in the Arctic area, so he was frozen for years. And the Decepticons found him and stuff. And they had him join the Decepticons and everything. But Skyfire is still trying to remain a scientist. as he is.
Okay.
And
So I
then,
guess three-dimensionality's always kind of been a part of Transformers, but
yeah, when they
I don't
captured
know,
when they captured some Autobots, Starscream said, hey, I want to do this, but you are my old friend, Skyfire. I will give you the honor of executing these prisoners. And Skyfire's like, no, it's wrong, and try to, like, argue with him. Starscream straight up shot him.
damn, that's cold.
And then, the only reason Skyfire survived was because Hound used his holograms, saving the other Autobots, so Ratchet was able to repair Skyfire.
But yeah, I guess like one of the reasons I'm always gonna love Armada is I always love Megatron's characterization in Armada.
I kind of love Starscream a little bit more.
Don't get me wrong, I love Starscream 2 in Armada because it was such a different take from the norm. At the same time, though, it was interesting seeing a Megatron that was not only upset when Optimus died, but even went into a depression about it.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
let's be
take
honest,
the Earth.
that's the thing, Walker. You're joking. That's not even that far off. Like, Megatron was just like, hey, yeah, we're gonna take over. We won. Whatever.
What's
know,
the matter,
like, this was
boss? Your boyfriend died?
Like, this was a Megatron that kind of realized, like, he doesn't really care about taking over. That's just, it's the fight he enjoys.
Right.
It's basically the relationship between Batman and Joker.
You know,
Was
at
on
this
the right
point, he
track,
only
but I
says he
disagree
wants-
with one of the sequels, which was the last one they did before the reboot, Omniverse. I think Omniverse was fucking dog water. But I admit, I do agree that it did the sequel series thing rather successfully before that point, because Alien Force and Ultimate Alien were both really good.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking about
and
Ben.
we on the Ben 10.
That's what. Well, no, it's in the topic of the shitty sequels that we were talking about with Transformers. 'Cause in my chat, Foxy brought up that Ben 10 did the sequel thing, but it worked before they did a sequel reboot with Omniverse
Yeah.
and made it go fucking bullshit.
Sure.
But
Like, honestly, sequels, reboots, it doesn't matter what, like, if it's a sequel or a reboot, that doesn't give it an excuse not to be good. Like, any sequel or reboot can be good. You know, just because it's a reboot or a sequel doesn't automatically mean it's gonna suck. No, like Walker, it's Caboose. We've all seen examples of great reboots and great sequels, yes? You know, so the fact that, like, it actually makes it even more frustrating when there are terrible sequels to a show or a movie we like.
Well, because you know what usually happens with those? It's obviously more of a cash grab than it is a passion project, especially nowadays when most studios are clearly trying to bank on the nostalgia factor to get views rather than the quality.
I'm back.
You know, I'll say, because, yeah, most of the time it's like, oh, they're doing another reboot, another remake. But, when it came to, like, oh, they're rebooting the live-action Transformers films, that was a thing where we're like, thank God! Right, they're Disney Plus series, right? Which... Well, that's good, at least. By the way, speaking of Percy Jackson, I will never forget Walker's reactions when I told him about the second one.
I haven't watched the second one. I got Colby's Plot Submarine fucking noped.
You don't want to see Kronos show up with his full physical body in the second one? And he just starts eating people left and right? Pretty much what you're hearing now. You hear that, like, disappointed, exasperated sigh, and, like, I can almost see, like, his temple throbbing with rage.
I had a similar reaction to something that apparently made me really weird as a girl growing up in this era. We're not even deciding to entertain for a second, which is Twilight. I initially remember hearing about
fucking.
Plus, these giant bulky things that don't even transform, and the vampires glittered in the sun. I didn't even go any further. I didn't even entertain it. I was like, ew, fuck y'all. That's not what that is.
I feel sorry for the actors, honestly, on that.
At least Robert Pattinson's getting a chance to redeem himself.
Who's the one who played Jacob?
Taylor Lautner.
That was the
And he got all hypersexualized at 16.
extra sad thing for me because I remember first meeting Taylor Lautner and Shark Boy when I was a kid.
And he ended.
Getting worse. Oh god, Twilight.
And now he's taking his shirt. Yeah, taking off his shirt for some horny cougar. Y'all can't tell me that's what the author was. You can't tell me that author wasn't a horny cougar.
He's a minor. So many people would be up in arms, like trying to get these men controlled.
Let me think. Cause yeah, I don't think Taylor Lautner's doing that much better. Cause I know after that he did like an Adam Sandler movie, which. Yeah, like I know they forced him to put on like buck teeth or something, because I think Adam Sandler, I think Adam Sandler has a policy that no one's allowed to look better than him in his movies. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of guy Adam Sandler actually is like, so he could actually be honest.
Women, he's a little bit like dude.
Have you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
Sorry, what?
Have you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
James Gunn is a master of his craft, and Disney shot themselves in the foot when they fired him.
Yep.
One thing when it comes to Adam Sandler movies that apparently makes me a bit of an outlier, at least according to Walker, is 50 First Dates is insanely creepy. That is, like, it's cute from a guy's perspective, I guess, but from a woman's perspective, that is actually our worst nightmare.
I actually always thought 50 First Dates was kind of weird too, to be honest.
Never watched it.
Like,
Never
I don't-
watched it.
I never, I don't know, it never sat quite, like, I don't know.
Walker was trying to tell me that it was cute and romantic, but from a woman's perspective, holy shit, that is creepy.
Like, honestly, I think that guy should have moved on.
For real. Like, he's literally marrying a mentally disabled woman and ends up impregnating her without proper consent.
An Adam Sandler movie I actually did enjoy. I don't know if this makes me an outlier, but I liked Click.
That one was an outlier.
I remember when I showed it to her with the whole death scene at the end.
Uh-huh.
I looked over and I'm like, you good? She's like, I am not about to get sniffly at a fucking Adam Sandler movie.
Get to the bomb cost.
It kind of makes it
Yeah.
frustrating because it's like, you know Adam Sandler has talent and is capable of making good movies. It's just, for some reason, I guess it's just easier not to.
Or at least seeing it Hotel Transylvania, and he doesn't do that as
Oh no, he was great in that movie.
But for whatever reason, he just can't apply that same kind of passion to something else.
I did not care for, what's that video game one Adam Sandler did? Pixels, is that it?
Yeah. I liked parts of it. I didn't like him in it. I liked Peter Dinklage's character in it. Everything
Yeah,
I had with these bitchin' shades.
I don't... Well,
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure
was-
you already knew that Peter Dinklage was the villain in Rise of the Beast, probably, right?
Yes. The whatever the fuck
Scourge.
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 Yeah.
I will end you, Scourge. That is a promise. And by God, he
And
kept
you
that
call
promise.
yourself a bride.
The thing is, if
Or
they
I'm
kept to Scourge's
being
cocky ass
gay.
character from Beast Wars, Scourge was probably like, whoa, in his head. Because Scourge always kind of kept that same evil Megatron outward, but like in Beast Wars, whenever his inner self came out, he was always such a cocky dick.
Scourge? I don't. Was Scourge in Beast Wars? I didn't see Beast Wars in mine.
Yeah, that's where he was first introduced, was in the Beast Wars
Wait,
between
he
the...
was, he was introduced
actually
in the
another one
1986
with,
movie.
That was actually another good example of three-dimensional characters is Beast Wars, because I know they made Dinobot a really complex, interesting character.
Scourge was introduced in the 1986 movie when he would revived with.
We're disconnect. We're gonna change game modes one more time.
All right. And, oh, shit, no, I think you might be right on that one, Caboose. Yeah, I think Scourge was in the 86 one.
Unicron said, like, Scourge a huntsman or something like that, like after he made Megatron Galvatron.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But he was
That's
in Beast
why-
Wars, because that's where I first met Scourge, because I had not watched the 86 movie until probably a year or two ago. And
Yeah, Corey recently watched that too.
he is in...
That Transformers movie.
He's in
I think the-
Beast Wars, and he's like... He starts as a third party in Beast Wars, because the whole joke, since his whole thing is that he was like a hunter and a mercenary, the whole thing is that like he's hunting the animal Transformers,
Mm-hmm.
and then he eventually sides with the Decepticons,
Predacon.
or the
Terracons.
Terracons. What? It's the Decepticons with a different name. What the fuck ever.
But yeah,
Hey, they are Transformers. You will respect their pronouns and what they choose to identify as.
Oh god. Don't even with that fucking joke.
It's a good joke and you know it. That's why you're smiling.
9.
Why are you booing me? I am right.
Oh shit. Also,
He
welcome
is
back,
great.
Foxy.
but yeah, then I was first introduced to Scourge in Robots in the Skies 2001, actually. Are you trying to screen share? I mean, not just
Mm-hmm.
screen share.
Hey, Walker.
Why?
I got a new webcam. How's it?
You look fine. It's weird seeing you without hair, though.
Yeah, that's good. Kingpinning it up.
It's weird seeing you without hair, boy.
Nah, we're gonna keep playing Spy. Spy's fun. I am a sneaky spy. No one will ever suspect. Wee wee.
But yeah, I actually did like Orson Welles' portrayal of Unicron in the '86 movie because
Oh, well, it's fucking Orson
And he
Welles.
didn't even,
The
he
dude
didn't
doesn't
even
miss.
care about it. Here's the thing, though. He didn't give a shit about the role.
No,
Well,
no, he
he's-
absolutely did not. He took Unicron as like, oh, cool. Some extra monies.
He literally said, I'm playing a character where he turns into this other thing. Where
I'm playing
in
a
this
toy
show.
that eats other toys, and then I tear myself apart at the end.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's similar to how Hugh
Pretzels.
was when he was voicing Megatron in the Bayformers. I can't think of the guy's last name. Like, he was.
Hugo Weaving,
Thank you.
who actually, like, in all fairness, is an excellent choice to play Megatron.
Yeah, he just can't give a shit about the role.
Cookies need love like everything does.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, anyways, one of the things I liked about Orson Welles' portrayal as Unicron is, I don't know, the way he talked made me think of more of, like, it felt like he was not talking about planet genocide and more like he was making a business transaction. Like when he was talking to Megatron and stuff, and it was just like, I accept your terms! I accept your terms, then this will be yours, and now
Your
go
point-
this way.
No.
I don't know, like, Unicron made it sound like a
bargain.
business transaction, you know what I mean? Like
Your
Unicron was a
bargaining is
businessman.
dubious, but very well. You'll be provided with new troops, and a new body, and new troops to command, and nothing. You belong to me.
You get nothing. You lose. Good
You
day,
belong
sir.
to me. I belong to nobody.
Orson Welles does not fucking miss.
And he
But
says he
he
doesn't
is,
care,
man.
but I feel like when he was actually doing the performance, like, I feel like he's such a master of his craft that he doesn't half-ass a performance, you know?
I mean, it's a paycheck. He's not going to half-ass it.
Can somebody on our team fucking get on the payload, the fucking checkpoint, please, before we lose?
I mean, he got in a fight with the fucking directors over a commercial because they were, like, writing it stupid or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Corey, remember.
Like, sure, he was good at
Oh, yeah, definitely. But Corey, remember, this was back when...
I can still, like, it could just be his passion for the craft, honestly.
Corey. Remember, this was back in the 80s when half-assing wasn't
Ow!
acceptable.
Oh, fucking
Like,
goddamn!
if you
What the
half-assed
fuck?
the performance back then, you were most likely being like, okay, get the fuck out now.
Oh, Walker, I actually need to show you that thing where, have you ever seen where Orson Welles was trying to advertise, like, this wine?
I've seen the one for the peas.
Okay, he was trying to advertise a wine, but there was a slight problem.
Yeah.
He had already downed 5 bottles of the wine.
not professional.
We have lost the control point.
I'll have to show you that.
Nation Starscream. This is bad comedy.
Man, poor Starscream. He finally gets to be the leader for like an hour at best.
You know, who's one of my
30
favorite
minutes.
Starscreams?
Hmm?
One of my favorite Starscreams is fucking Tom Kenny playing him in the 2007 Transformers animated series that I grew up watching.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where it's like in the first episode, he like thinks he killed Megatron, and he's like, "Yes, yes." Oh wait, somber face before you go on the bridge.
And then there was.
But even
And
there,
then
when he's
fucking
like telling him, he's
Bulkhead
still
was
got this big ass smile.
And then fucking Bulkhead was voiced by Patrick fucking Star.
Let's see. I remember. Oh, like it was a one scene from that 2007 show. Like it's just Starscream's head floating in space with Megatron, and they're just bickering. Like
Yeah.
Megatron's like, "Someone end me now. What do you think I've been trying to do for the last several millennia?"
Here's what I love about Transformers animated and Megatron. He didn't fuck around. He's like, watch as I get revenge for the one
Dude.
responsible for putting me in that state for years. Fucking straight up kill Starscream right away.
Transformers animated Megatron was fucking massive too.
That guy
The
did
dude
not
could
fuck
almost
around.
close his hand around Optimus.
There's so many versions of Transformers now, but I kind of love that because it's like there's options, you know?
You know, they introduced a
Mhm.
villain in the one that in the 2007 one that's like, if these weren't robots, that would be a lot darker to think about.
Oh, dude, there was.
There's this dude, I forget his name, but he's a human that controls a giant floating robot head, and he'll
Headmaster.
slam
I
it.
can't think of his. I can't think of his actual name, but his phone name was Headmaster.
Yeah, and he'll slam it down and take over their bodies while their head's still active in there. Think about that. Imagine just having something go funk and your bodily evolution is gone.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember when Optimus found Sentinel's head, and he was like, "You promised not to laugh."
Like in his first episode when he got Bulkhead with it and was controlling Bulkhead, and whenever we got a shot inside the helmet to see how Bulkhead was doing, he was just basically fucking screaming.
By the way, you know what clever parallel, like, I thought it was a clever parallel Armada did with the original G1 show?
Well,
Okay, so at the end of the 86 movie, Unicron basically ends up becoming Cybertron's moon, right? He gets blown up and his head ends up orbiting the moon and orbiting the planet, and his head is basically the moon now, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
In Armada, Unicron was actually disguised as Cybertron's moon the whole time. Which is like, I thought that was an interesting nod to the original, but also still doing its own.
In Transformers Prime, Unicron is the Earth.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
something. And that's something Michael Bay tried to follow with for last night.
like, how would they have even followed up with that? Because it's not like we could see Unicron transform, otherwise the Earth is dead. And I don't think they're gonna have the balls to do that. I don't know. It kind of felt like it wasn't thought through. Like in Prime, it did because they did have they went like they had a whole thing. But with the films, it's like,
you talking? You don't know.
Transformers Prime over here, it's like, oh yeah, we have a blueprint. We know what the fuck we want to do here.
and yeah, I will say Megatron's design in Prime is peak Megatron. That's got to be his like absolute best design.
Dark Energon. You know whose design peaked in Prime because he's gone back to having pretty chunky designs ever since. Soundwave.
Oh yeah,
Soundwave fucking peaked in Prime both in character and in design.
I'm going to respectfully disagree. I'm going to say G1 Soundwave is peak. Transformers Prime is right behind him though.
G1 Soundwave was a meme.
G1 Soundwave basically did all the work.
Which is true, but like he did all the work, but like actual like outward character wise, because like his 2 character points were do all the work for the boss, meme. Because like in combat he was just kind of there in G1. He wasn't like Prime where Soundwave was fucking terrifying. Because noodles, boom, you're fucked up.
Laserbeak, eject, ravage, eject.
I love when the Autobots tried to interrogate Soundwave, and he was just like, "Eat my dick."
He didn't say shit, and the one time he did, it was basically him saying "fuck you" to the Autobots.
Yeah, it puts the little smiley face on his face screen.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant when he said
Cannot wait to
Soundwave
see the
superior,
Decepticons again
Autobot
in live
superior.
action. They look so good in Bumblebee.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I fucked up!
But yeah, I can't
Oh
wait to see
shit!
the Decepticons.
Oh shit! I fucked up! Fire!
Because I think we can all agree
chill,
the
Pyro, come on,
Decepticons
we
look
can be reasonable
great in
here. Sorry.
The Decepticons look great in Bumblebee. I think we can all agree on that.
Everyone looked great in Bumblebee, dude.
Yeah. The
Oh,
only character where I might have felt looked a little off would probably be Ironhide. But then again, we just see him sitting down in a skate pod, so I can't really say too much about that.
Alright, question, Walker. Thoughts on them, how they changed Wheeljack in Rise of the Beast?
God damn it. Stop reminding me of that, Coy. Stop.
Okay. I did kind of miss the hyper arrogance that Wheeljack was famous for.
I
What?
hate it. That's not Wheeljack. That's fucking... That is not Wheeljack. That is fucking Beachcomber.
I think you mean Pablo.
No, that is Beachcomber. There's an Autobot named Beachcomber with that similar body frame and everything. That is fucking Beachcomber.
No.
That's funny.
That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Wheeljack, give me the list of Earth's words. And then, meanwhile, Transformers Prime Ratchet would be, Ratchet, give me the Earth words. Yep, here you go.
I will say this, Rise of the Beast brought out a bunch of RC fans.
Yeah, you being one of them.
Hey, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, when it comes to our RC, I'm about to pull a William Afton and put a child in that robot.
God.
I don't know why people got their minds all lost about that RC. Prime RC is hotter.
I'm old fashioned. Give me Dream 1 any day.
Honestly, I'm fine with both. They're both. I'm fine with both.
Give me Dream 1 any day.
G1RC doesn't have any fucking character. G1RC was literally just put there to be like, look, one of them has a vagina.
I mean,
Actually, no, that was,
she had
that
a
was
nice
actually
relationship with
pretty
Daniel.
good. And then Hot Rod. And Springer.
That's
Yeah,
shit.
I remember her having like kind of a
I would describe her relationship with Hot Rod differently than Sweet, but
like, cause yeah, she kind of was like a surrogate mother to Daniel, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, and then Daniel took over her body at some point. In season 4. Fuck. Oh god, I tried
Like,
to
cause that's
cook
their relationship, right? It's like a mother-son type relationship between RC and Daniel.
more like an aunt and nephew.
Meanwhile, Jack and RC and Prime, they fucking.
No, I ain't see it. I'm fucking.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can say this. Can you?
You
He
don't
has
watch
ridden
Prime,
RC.
what do you
has he
know?
not? Has Jack ridden RC? Has he ridden her? It's
Boy. You're not fucking clever. I want you to really think about what you just said, Koi, and slap yourself in the face. And not even a light slap, just a full-on hard slap. Because that was bad, and you should feel bad.
you suck.
Well played.
You suck.
I remember a scene where Jack's mom was simping for Optimus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Woman doesn't sit for Optimus. That voice alone can get women off.
All right then.
Okay.
I'm personally not an Optimus fan, but that's usually the consensus among women. It's the voice of the geek.
Uh-huh. Sure you're not.
No,
That reaction you just had. That reaction you just had says otherwise.
Like she's not into it, but she gets it.
Which, fun fact, Ratchet's voice actor is the voice of the anime series Scarecrow.
Oh my god, now I'm just imagining fucking Danielle would be like, he can medically examine me anytime.
Yep.
The doctor will see you now. Eyebrows.
Oh, good. I needed that.
I still love Walker's reaction to what you did with the medic artwork.
Well, Lakeside is best King of the Hill map. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be right back. Well, this map is loaded. Well, the next map is being chosen and loaded. I'm gonna go grab a fucking drink.
He's trying so hard to ignore it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Walker, if you're going in there to get drinks, get me water, please.
Did he just say no?
God damn it, don't kill me with your tiny lips. Fuck you.
Ugh.
That's the fun part about being an artist when you're down bad for a fictional character. You don't have to wait around for someone else to make what you want to see.
What's everyone's favorite Autobot?
It might be cliche, but come on, who doesn't love Optimus?
Well, I was gonna say, in terms of just favorite character overall, I adore Bumblebee, little cinnamon bud.
Bumblebee all the way.
It's kind of interesting with Bumblebee, because, Danielle, in Transformers Armada, they basically combine the characters of Bumblebee and Hot Rod.
Yeah.
I mean,
What was his name? Hotspot or something?
Hot Shot, yeah. The
Hot Shot,
character
thank
was
you.
Hot Shot, and he's basically a combination of Bumblebee and Hot Rod.
I could still see that.
It does actually, because like they're like no, it actually worked really well. Because
Ratchet
We
is
can
best
barely-
Autobot. Genuinely not in her weird, horny for a robot way.
but yeah, when
I don't want to do her actively. I'm just saying if I had to pick a Transformer to fuck.
so you're saying it'd be a one night stand? Is that it?
Elite 1.
Probably.
But yeah, like
I say Elite 1. Spicy.
I think the
well-
reason Optimus is my favorite is because when it comes to like like it's really something I appreciate that's difficult to write in fiction is a good leader. When it comes
That's
to
because-
Optimus, he is one of the best leaders in fiction. Like
That's because,
it's one of those.
that's because he wasn't written that way. It's like the way he was written, yeah, he was written to be a leader, but it was because of the advice Larry gave Peter. If you're going to be a leader, be strong enough to be gentle.
Like that's the thing. Like legit. Like Optimus Prime is one of those leaders I'd be willing to follow to hell and back.
Be strong enough to be gentle. Bay movies.
Fuck, I fucking hate working with all you guys. Fuck. Give me your face.
You would offend my
There's only
family.
one time Optimus being kind of
God.
tired of them in the Bayverse made me laugh. Which is in the first movie when the parents wake up and Ironhide's just like, I can shoot him. What is wrong with
they
you?
They were already awake. They were already awake. It's when they were in Sam's room.
That's kind of the thing.
It's like,
Ironhide, you know we don't harm humans. What is with you?
I'm just saying.
It's an option.
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the
I'm
map.
a human.
I still love the big mouth. I was like, what are you gonna do? Pee on me?
Oh, Bumblebee, you didn't have to go there.
Fuck.
Don't worry, my giant metal feet will cushion your fall.
Kong. Still hurts.
Don't worry, Sam.
Wait,
I'll
have you,
catch with
Walker,
my
Danielle,
metal
have you
hand.
guys seen that?
Yeah, you showed it to us.
The how it should have ended, like fan dub of
Yeah.
Transformers 1.
Yeah.
I still love
Don't
the Lord
worry.
of the.
Good.
Oh, go ahead.
Don't worry, I'll catch you with my metal hand.
Dong. Still hurts.
Hey, you doing line work? Okay.
It'll fall.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come over there.
Ironhide, you know we don't harm humans. Proceeds to kill more humans than Decepticons.
This is something funny from the Transformers Dark the Moon game, which is one of the best Transform. Like, it's a good Transform game. It's sad that the Bayformer games are better than the actual movies.
That was the same case with X-Men Wolverine's origin.
Nah, you just over there drawing
Yeah.
porn.
Meanwhile, Transform. By the way, Transformers
What?
Dark
I've
of the
mentioned you
Moon-
draw porn before. It's not news.
Transformers Dark.
Yeah, she's sitting
Transformers
behind
Dark
me
of
on
the
the couch
Moon,
drawing
the
porn.
game, is actually a prequel to Transformers Dark of the Moon, the
Specifically,
movie.
she's drawing porn of Nightcrawler.
I gotcha. They did the same thing with the Amazing Spider-Man 1 video game, like where they made the game a prequel to the movie. Or no, a sequel.
Yeah.
Actually,
Sequel.
with Amazing Spider-Man was the sequel.
Yeah. The Dark of the Moon was
I still find it
prequel.
funny though how Optimus is like, we don't harm humans. Meanwhile, like, how many humans did they probably kill in their city fights?
Well, to be fair, that was not on them. That was on the military. That was on Linux entirely.
They still chose to fight in the city.
They didn't have a choice by that point. Because Epps and Lennox gave the position away with the walkies, which Starscream picked up.
Hold on, I've got to listen to what the hell am I hearing right now?
Go get your hormones checked. I actually feel bad. I feel like you're.
I muted them because I wasn't dealing with that shit.
What the hell were you guys even listening to?
People being fucking weird in the BC.
Hold on, I want to listen to.
No, it's some guy talking all, we gotta get on the point. And then another dude, like, apparently not realizing that that's a fuck around voice, being like, get your hormones checked.
But, yeah.
I am Optimus Prime, and I like to say.
Yeah,
things
you
like,
did hear the
"I am
word porn,
Optimus
because I was
Prime."
mentioning that my wife's drawing porn behind me right now. Of Nightcrawler.
Roll out, Autobots. Roll out.
Autobots, roll out!
Oh god, I just stepped on another human. Oh god, I did it again. Oh god, there is human.
Optimus!
Here's the thing, every single city fight in Transformers was never the Autobots' fault until we got to Age of Extinction.
I'm just saying, like,
Optimus
Like,
that
the first
kills
city-
people.
The first city, they literally were just trying to get the Allspark out of it and into the military hands. The Decepticons followed them. Second one, in China, the Decepticons were hiding in. And then we got into Egypt with the pyramids and everything. Third one, Washington D.C. Decepticons attack. Actually, no. Washington D.C. Decepticons attack. In fact, after collecting the space pillars and everything. It wasn't until Chicago Decepticons attacked after the humans stupidly exiled the Autobots.
Give me your face.
And then in Age of Extinction, the Autobots assaulted the KSI lab. Every other fight in a city has never been the Autobots' fault.
still, I'm just saying. You know, where was that scene in the movies where Optimus had to clean up human remains off from under his feet?
The control point is being contested.
Sam,
When it worked in PG
Sam,
13.
can you help me? I need to clean off this dead human under my feet. I may have stepped on a few.
Optimus, is that my mom?
You know what would be funny is if, like, because it's the heat of battle and they're focused on the fight, they don't really realize it. So, like, he kills Megatron for the movie. Oh, fuck.
Here's my favorite thing though about the first one is when Megatron flicks Michael Bay away.
Disgusting.
That was hilarious. Megatron saw the future.
You know, I
the
will say,
Transformers
because Age of Extinction is the one where they technically made him Galvatron, right?
Right. And then
then-
immediately undid it in the next movie.
movie.
Yeah.
with no
I
explanation
do want to fucking say there is one joke in that movie that fucking killed me. Which is when they're going through the like company like demo area where they're showing off stuff they've made with the Transformium, and there's Sting standing there, Stinger, and the audio is like
Oh, yeah,
Stinger,
Stinger, yeah.
is Stinger, the better version of Bumblebee, and Bumblebee's just, bah!
What the fuck? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no! You think you're better than me?
And starts fucking up Sting, and then when they fight, Sting wrecks his ass.
And then when they fight, Bumblebee feeds his head to whatever the Dinobot was, because that was sure
that
as
was
shit not
that was
Fluke.
Grimlock, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Grimlock.
Is it
I
Grimlock?
missed
the T-Rex?
Grimlock.
Grimlock
Grimlock
was
wasn't-
Optimus.
I miss when they, like, that was kind of a thing, like, I didn't care for. Like, they didn't give the Dinobots personalities like they had in the other show.
Like
Or
they
even
had in
backstory.
G1.
Or even backstories. you know, I don't care if it's silly. It's still kind of fun. The whole me Grimlock am king.
Me Grimlock no bozo. Me king. Coronation coin.
I mean, to be fair, this Grimlock wasn't that much different in intelligence from the original.
Until they gave him a new brain in season 3. Can't remember the episode. Don't care to because season 3 was shit except for like 4 episodes.
You're talking about G1?
Yep. Ugh. My show Frosty and as a G1, we're only doing seasons 1 and 2. Unless they really want to do 3 and 4.
To be fair, season 4 only has like 2 episodes, doesn't it?
I have like 6. But none of them were good, so. It's no mystery why I didn't like Transformers season 3 and 4. Similar to how I didn't like frickin' Transformers, Armors, Robots in the Sky at 2015.
So, Optimus, what did happen to Sam? Oh, see, what had happened was, you stepped on him, didn't you? What? No, I wouldn't.
No, he was inside me when I transformed,
You don't understand.
and I crushed him.
You don't understand. Sam was insufferable after the first.
Whoa! Sam was what?
I was in vehicle mode. He was inside the cabin.
Sam was what when you transformed?
He was inside me. I was in vehicle mode. When I
You guys see that?
transformed, the cabin compressed and squished him to death.
To be fair, Sam.
You guys
got
see
very-
that new show for little kids they made, the Rescue Bots?
I am not.
You're talking about Rescue Bots Academy.
No, there's the one before that
Yeah,
called
Rescue
just
Bots.
Rescue Bots.
Yeah, Rescue Bots wasn't for little kids. Like it was all like it was for little kids, but Rescue Bots Academy is for really kids.
Alright, I
Yeah,
think I'm
I've
actually
been-
team. Oh,
Huh? What do you think, Floyd?
okay, but in my defense, Sam was, well, he was insufferable. Had a very big ego after the third movie. It was a lot to deal with. He was a pain in the ass.
Sam
I
Witwicky.
I will say this: I am impressed. Sam had the balls to fight a fucking nest soldier. Because let's remember that he did try and fight that motherfucker in the third movie when he tried to go talk to Optimus and everything.
That was delicious.
By the way, quick question: when is the Five Nights at Freddy movie coming out? 'Cause
October 27th.
Yeah,
Okay,
next
I guess
month.
it's trending on Twitter right now.
No, wait, not next month. 2 months from now. The same month Rise of the Beast comes out.
Well, of course it's trending. We've been waiting.
It's been so long.
It was announced in like 2014.
Yup, that was when development began with the first studio Scott tried to work with. Everybody's
It's been almost a decade.
everybody's favorite, Warner Brothers.
Give me your face.
Optimus, what the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, that reminds me.
Toy said he dropped Foxy. That's where he went.
But by the way, actually, Walker, you probably enjoy this guy's content too. But I'll send you both. I'll just send it in here. Here is the link to his channel. I think you guys would enjoy him.
Noted. I will check him out.
Oh, I definitely think you'll like, because he has these little things where like his character Foxatron will interview the Transformers after an episode of Transformers Prime. Actually, like Transformers Prime Beast Hunters cast interview episode 55.
Does he do the
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I don't know, looks like-
love that fucking episode because Bulkhead.
Did you just say that little girl? No.
But at the
Maybe.
same time, it's
Maybe
like
not
you
fucking-
also
yeah.
can't blame him.
Yeah.
Looks like so far he's got up to episode 55 in Transformers Prime.
Well,
that
that's
is
not
definitely
exactly an
scrapped
episode.
within the first few episodes.
I like in
Oh.
Prime House,
30
like,
seconds.
what would the term be? They're good at being continuous. Because, you know, like,
Okay.
when the Scraplets fucked up their shit was fucked up for a good few episodes. I like that kind of thing.
So, the episode 55, which would be episode. Hang on.
The control point is being contested. Our control point.
Okay, it would be episode 3 of season 3.
The control point is being contested.
So we got to. So he's on episode 3, season 3.
Yeah, he definitely got to the Scraplet episode.
We have lost control point. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You got Ernie Hudson's in Prime?
You failed.
Colby?
Scraplet or.
You know Ernie Hudson's in Prime?
Really?
Yeah, he's the FBI agent they work with that gives them, like, a
That's-
contact with the human government's Agent Fowler.
Agent Fowler. Prime! Where's Prime?
And I like how
don't
he's
tell
actually
me.
willing to
He's out
say
walking
shit the
mini
fans
mall.
have been thinking, like, when Prime's like, don't worry about Megatron, we'll take care of it, and then they fight in the mine and it causes a huge explosion, and he's like, what the fuck is your definition of take care of it, Prime?
Don't worry, we're handling it, Agent Fowler.
And he's like,
Oh,
handling
what's
it? You know how much property damage we have to lie about right now?
Brian
know
told
Walker
me
can-
he'd handle this under the radar. Blowing a crater in the middle of Nebraska isn't handling it.
I know Walker can't watch because he's playing, but Danielle Caboose, I sent you one of the shorts.
I'm checking that out.
Yeah. Gay.
Competition begins in 6
Disconnect Fox. Say we're gonna change game modes for one last game.
That's funny. Coronation Boy? This is bad
Thank
comedy.
you, Christian.
All right, I'll be right back. AG is calling.
Alright.
Who was that guy?
My fucking back. Holy shit. Dude. Diddy diddy.
do.
Prime. Oh my god. Can you like stay dead for like a week? Please?
Why won't you stay dead for 5 minutes?
I always come back after you ain't got shit.
Meanwhile, Goku, hey everyone!
Yeah. Where are my Dragon Balls? You know what's really fucking weird is the Japanese folklore story that inspired Toriyama to write to create the Dragon Balls. There's a story about a Japanese deity taking the shape of a dog, fucking
no.
the Japanese girl
Oh,
as the
no.
dog, and then the girl pushes out 7 wish granting orbs.
Oh god.
That story is what inspired the Dragon Ball.
I'm happy Dragon Ball didn't go. I'm happy Dragon Ball didn't follow that.
It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Humans in writing stories about
What form would be most effective to get pussy? I know, a goat. I was about to say, at least in my religion, there's not a lot of that, and then I was like, wait, no, Loki and Thor fucked a lot. Yeah.
Ugh.
What is with this fucking game today and dropping me in at like the end of a round?
Because fuck you.
We're gonna go to my bow and arrow loadout. Highlight the name of my bow.
why.
Because it's funny.
Walker.
Whoa, medic, don't you come up on my ass like that, dude. I was... Oh my god, no way that was a headshot. Oh, buddy. Oh, fuck. I fucking got the most bullshit headshot I've ever gotten in my life playing this game. Counter strike. My chat just said, Christian in my chat just said, kid survives cancer. Goku. Hey, I heard you're strong.
Hey, I heard you're strong. Let's fight. What?
Oh, that kid wasn't strong. He took one hit. Now I gotta go get the Dragon
man.
Balls.
Oh, no. Wait, no, please. Oh,
Greetings.
oh man.
State your... I wish they would give the Dragon Balls consequences again like they did in GT, where they were like, you guys use this bitch too much.
I love that concept. Like, that was such a genius idea.
You guys use these too much. Now you gotta go. Now you gotta deal with fucking 7 dragons based on the wishes. And I think it's hilarious. The one named Oceanus that's themed to water spawned from Oolong's wish for panties.
Mm-hmm. Here's what I disliked about, like, the first 4. It was all like, look how quirky they are, instead of them being, like, somewhat actual threats.
Yeah, I was like, oh, these guys aren't that serious. And then you get to the last 4 and it just gets worse and
That's
worse.
great.
The last 4, because technically Oceanus was a pretty serious threat.
Yeah.
Once she revealed her true dragon form and wasn't in her waifu state.
Yeah.
Also, the 2-star dragon was pretty dangerous because he actually had a really smart tactic.
Oh, yeah.
Just wait around by that lake until they're dead, and then...
Oh, Koi is Ditchu, he's now playing Master Duel with him.
Ah, well.
That treacherous motherfucker!
Apparently, Bridge wanted to play Master Duel with us.
That's
Oh, fuck!
fucker.
Oh, well, I don't mind it. At least I still got Caboose.
Yeah, I'm better. I don't make shit puns all the time.
Hey, nothing wrong with a good pun. Fuck!
They are good.
You have to forget
They
Dylan's
are.
newfound love of puns.
The only thing worse than puns. Dad joke. Have you guys seen Ruby Chibi? Yeah, I love that one scene where, like, Nora was sick. Like that one episode when Nora is sick from eating waffles and stuff, and then I just showed up, and some it's like, oh no, the only thing worse than puns. Dad joke.
Wait, Pyrrha, but I thought nothing happened.
Yeah, I thought you died. I nope, never happened, but I nope, everything's fine. Kira's fine. Nothing bad ever happened. Ever.
Remember when
Joey's
one of them found their way into the real world and saw the cursed ass original Pyrrha plushie?
That was Nora too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where are we? You're in the real world. Oh, real world? The big one. They worship us and our lives. They even wear styling fashion clothing. The great one. The fact that Rooster renamed the Pyrrha prophecy on the website to the Great One is hilarious to me.
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
Ugh.
I am the spy.
Huh. Someone who's pretending to be grand, but actually trying to dismantle everything we've ever worked on. Oops, it slipped. Yes, exactly that! Ruby, I'd have to be a pretty incompetent instructor to not know something like that happening right under my own nose. Now, why don't you go play in Forest Full Deadly Grim? That sweet girl, but so naive. Hello? This giant road foe seems to have fallen on me completely by accident. Remember that? One of the funniest ones. It's just like, oh my god.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Wee.
What was that?
He's playing as a spy.
Well, off to go plow your mother.
Off to go visit your mother.
Indeed. And now he's here to fuck us. So listen up, boy. Or pornography of your
No, he's
mother
here to
will be the second
us.
worst thing you've seen today.
It's a bucket.
Rick May.
There's more.
Rest in peace, Rick May.
Yeah, he was also the original Peppy Hair.
Mm-hmm. This is a bucket. Dear God. There's more. No. You did not read my card. Does it say you want the bucket?
Okay, fine.
Yes. You may have the bucket.
Question. What's your question, soldier? I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. Where
How
are you
much?
sending it?
Where? Where have you been sending it?
For the lulz. Soldier.
Victory.
Yee!
Have you guys seen? Hang on. Actually, I just found the link to it.
for medic. What a noob. No one will ever suspect the box.
Oh yeah, I saw
Doo
those.
bitty pretty
Those
doo
are like
doo doo.
classic.
Wee.
I will help. Yay!
I am
There's
a
no
box.
room for suspicious in war, soldiers.
No one will suspect the box.
What are you, president of his fan club or something? No.
That would be
That
your
would be
mother.
mother.
Mission begins.
Hey, what the hell?
You see, and now he's here to fuck us. So listen up, boy. But pornography of your mother was the second worst thing to happen today. This spy, I don't even think.
Wee.
Oh no, it was. It definitely was.
They
It
knew
could
I
be-
was the box.
It could even be you. It could be me. It could be any one of us. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be. Oh,
Why?
hey, what
It was
the hell?
obvious.
What? It was obvious.
They'll turn red any
He's a
second
red
now.
spot.
See?
He'll turn
Red!
red any second now.
Oh no,
See,
wait, that's
red.
blood.
Oh, wait, that's blood. Look, we still have problems. Yeah? Well, time to go find a spot. Right by.
That was a pretty funny scout voice line. I just heard a scout on the other team go, I could do this for money. I don't, but I could.
Bowling bond, bowling bond, bowling bond, 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 bond.
Busy putting into that Tom Jones collection.
We baguette the big croissant.
I still love that. I just love how crazy Team Fortress 2 is. I read some of the comics, never got around to reading all of them.
Somebody's done a full job of all of them.
Go heal the pyro, you stupid fuck!
Wait, what?
I was disguised trying to creep past the enemy team, and the medic started fucking healing me! Which completely gave away my position!
Love her.
And then he just sat there healing me, and I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, your only cosmetic is pyrovision goggles, so you probably played the game for less than 24 hours, but...
Wow. Howie.
What?
I haven't played Team Fortress 2 in forever. Last time I played it was on the orange box that came for the 360.
Oh, the orange box?
Yeah. I've not played it since, really.
I play it a lot. I have over 1,000 hours in this game.
I'm not surprised.
Fucking shit, dude! Soldier just annihilated my asshole. Excuse me. Powder pop!
Oh, have you guys seen The Amazing Interrogation?
I might have.
What the hell?
You know, you might know it when you see, like, the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to crap in... I'm going to crap in your mouth. Fine. I meted your heavy.
Fuck, if I
Heavy
moved
is
the inch
dead.
to the left, I could have tapped the heavy too.
I meted your medic as well.
I
Wait,
am the
I
heavy.
meted a medic. Okay, then.
Caboose. Did you see when they had the voice actors and they were asking them like would you rather type questions, right?
I might have.
They asked the heavy, if you had to choose, would you save the medic or Sasha? Oh, that's a hard choice. Heavy doesn't want to answer. You better answer the fucking question.
I saw that.
You're not coming over to my house for dinner anymore.
That's a choice. Heavy no one to us. I still love how the voice of Meg voice Emperor Nefarious in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
What?
I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom.
Okay, fucking shit. Shitty titties. I am the spy. You will never escape me. I will stalk you till you're dead, babe. Fuck! It didn't escape me. I got pinched between. Basically had a choice because I was running out of cloak and had nowhere to go. Either super obviously reveal myself to the heavy, or super obviously reveal myself to the flog pyro. Same outcome. Oh shit! It's a scout rushing down our spawn door like a piece of shit. Like an absolute piece of fucking garbage. You fucking literal piece of human filth. No, no. Why would I spawn cam? That's bitch! Oh fucking god damn, that was a good backstab. I died because of his soldier next to him, but that was a good backstab. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am the spy. Gentlemen. I am the spy. No, 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 no. I got the ragdolled. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. I like my soda. What the fuck, you fucking dicks? Alright, I was gonna call that last game, but we can't end on a defeat. Unless this next game ends in defeat. But it's not gonna. It's gonna end in victory. Macho! I guess we're going to Banana Bay. Because everybody voted for Banana Bay, so I guess I'm voting for Banana Bay. Soder, soder, soder. Soder, soder, soder. Soder. Have you seen Emma's? Are you back, Caboose? No, he's not back. Never mind. Just gonna ask him if he's seen the masterpiece that is Emesis Blue. Buzz. Buzz. Hey, you. I love you back there.
I love you too.
My cat. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Where fuck you up? What? You shush. I need to be commentative. I need to keep ducting. Yeah, we were quoting that earlier because it is like one of the greatest exchanges between the characters. No.
You better answer the fucking question.
Ah, you're back. Have you seen the... This was a recent one that came out, the Emesis Blue animation?
I haven't gotten around to it.
You absolutely should, because, like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have to set aside some time for it, because it is a fucking movie. It is an hour and 48 minutes.
Well, I might have a lot of spare time considering what might happen.
Right. Sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. It is legitimately, like, the best psychological thriller / horror film I've seen in many years.
Nice.
Fuck! Emesis Blue is a fucking masterpiece of fan work.
There's only one thing I'm happy about, like, you know, is that all my paychecks, they come in the day before my Spider-Man PS5 gets stripped out, which means I get paid the day before the money is taken out of my account for it. Which I'm happy about because that was $642. A lot of money.
Fuck.
What's everyone's favorite Decepticon?
My favorite Decepticon?
Yes.
Sorry, I was having a brain fart. It's a tie between Soundwave and Starscream.
Soundwave and Megatron for me.
Favorite Autobot and favorite Transformer in general is Ratchet.
For me, it's Bumblebee. But then again, I did grow up on the G1 show. I may be young, but I watched like reruns of it and stuff a lot. So I grew up with like, because Dan, the voice of Bumblebee, said best, he's like, the reason Spike was there a lot was because he was meant to be the audience, like to be the connection to Bumblebee. That's why everyone wants to be Bumblebee's best friend and stuff.
And that's the thing that X-Men always falls back and does all the time is the newbie sort of being the audience representative stand-in.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why I really like Bumblebee.
Fuck. Balls. We need to focus on fucking pushing our cart and getting caught up. Holy shit, guys!
I'm really hoping the strike ends and that everything gets great. I'm really hoping the right strike and active strike ends like for them, like it ends well for them. Because main reason is because I want to see the next Transformers movie. I also want to see how Beyond the Spider-Verse ends.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that until the strikes are over and done with.
The only one we'll be able to see
Bye,
is
Kristen. Thank you. Enjoyed the content.
the only thing
Give me
we'll
a
be able
follow
to
if
see
you haven't. please.
Transformers 1,
Bang.
which I'm debating on if I want to see.
By your part. Block theirs.
No, that's the problem. Is my whole team's only trying to block theirs and hasn't been moving ours the whole freaking game. Ugh. They've just been letting shit like that happen the whole fucking game. Thank you.
But yeah,
Choice.
Rar.
I'm debating on if I want to see Transformers 1. Do you know what that is? It's the Transformers anime movie that's coming out next year. Prequel, so it will be before Megatron became Megatron and the Serbian Orion happened. I've been in like a big Transformers movie and stuff.
Come on, boy, let's go. That's why I said if you haven't already, because I was pretty sure you did, but I couldn't remember for sure.
Walker, make sure you win the match.
I'm trying.
Optimus Prime.
No, he's saying bye because he's leaving, Foxy.
Excuse me.
Damn it. Woohoo! Fucking fog pyro bullshit. Oh, he's wearing the gibbous. Noob. I never fucking used the parachute though, because it's awful, so we'll just... Actually, you know what? For this one, we'll use the stat tracky shotgun. Oh my god. Seduce me! I think we're gonna switch back to the parachute. Nah, we got kills with the shotgun, we'll be good.
Lala Coy said he'll be right back, yet he never was. He's a straight up liar. It's no use.
Yeah, bitches! There we go. There's the kill I want. There's the win I wanted. Oh, they've made the dancing. They made the dancing with the dummy a taunt in this last shop update, Foxy.
Nice.
See?
Dance like no one's shooting at us.
Nice.
So they got that, and they also made the spy. They brought the spy head for Meet the Medic into a taunt.
Turn your head and cough.
Nice.
Ow, ow, ow!
You suck.
Ooh, tiny little head.
I like how he tells what's just ahead to turn its head and cough. Yeah, I guess that would be a good taunt. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed watching. Don't forget to, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button just so I know I'm doing something right. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't, and if you subscribe to me on YouTube and don't follow me on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch, and vice versa. If you follow me on Twitch but don't subscribe to YouTube, go subscribe to the YouTube. Help me out.
Or don't follow him.
Shut up. Shut up.
Be there awkwardly.
Shut up, Caboose. Tune in tomorrow where I will continue Security Breach, and I'm actually going to do it this time because I don't have something to prevent me from doing it like I did last week. I will continue Security Breach Ruin.
Farewell.
Thanks to Foxy Bish, Angel Dust, Kita Animations, Jabu, and Christian for participating in the chat. And Caboose as well for both participating in the text chat and being here in the voice chat with me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to my brother for joining us, though he left.
He left. So he was going to be back. Wasn't.
And also participating in Game Foxy. Thank you very much. It's always fun to have another person to play with.
By the way, I just installed tf2 as well, so.
Awesome.
Like, it just finished installing.
I'm currently playing it just like every Friday that I can get a stream in, Fortress Friday.
Mention I sometimes join.
I do know that that is all of September, I won't be playing any other game except Batman games because September 16th is Batman Day.
Yes.
So I'm going to be playing Batman games throughout that entire month, like streaming them.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the same.
Ooh.
Just
You got all 4?
Just Batman games. I got all the
You
Arkham.
got all.
I got all the
yeah.
Arkham games.
Yep, same here.
I already beat City, and I beat City to the point where I've fucking done all the Riddler quests and everything, and I mean all of them.
Oh yeah. I've not like being all the Riddler quests, like the Riddler mission stuff, like in the challenges. Mainly because I never found the time to really bother completing them. I do know here's what we'll be doing with all of them. I'm going to be doing them on difficult. I will not be doing New Game Plus on stream unless I have to. The only one that I will be doing on stream that's technically a New Game Plus is Arkham Origins. I'm the Night
and you kind of, I don't know how long you've been here, but you just kind of put in a chat right there at the end. So, additional thank you to XTB for participating in the chat. I try, while feasible, to thank everybody who participated in my chat at the end of each stream, while it's feasible. Once it gets to the point where there's like, you know, a bunch of people at the same time, I might not be able to keep up enough to do that, but I'm still going to try my best.
Also, thank you here for participating in the chat as well. Sorry we spoiled some of Ruby for you.
She said she was probably going to forget it within a couple of days because of most likely because of all the stuff she has to do right now, you know, being
Yeah,
a teacher
I
with the
know.
school year starting up. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching and all that. See you tomorrow, and then after tomorrow.